Coach Magic Johnson's game plan Sunday night worked to perfection. His Lakers were on the fly from the opening tip. They drove to the hoop like there was no tomorrow. The passing was picture perfect, and they finished the play with intimidating authority. But Christian Laettner played with loads of authority as well in his last visit to Los Angeles, as the Wolves received sharp shooting from Michael Williams in recording a 101-99 victory. But tonight, it's the aggressive, high-flying new-look Lakers strutting their stuff against the Minnesota T-Wolves. Live from the Great Western Forum, it's the Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lakers basketball on Prime Ticket. I'm Paul Sunderland, and before we head out to the Laker game, let's get you caught up on early NBA action on a very busy night around the league. On top tonight, the Knicks at home, looking for 14 straight against the visiting Hornets. Now, first quarter, the Hornets open this one with a 13-0 run. Zoe up the middle, he scores and is pumped. Knicks fight back. Anthony Mason gets his own miss down inside, getting his offensive rebound. He puts it in. The Knicks led by 1 at the half. They now lead 93-83. That's in the fourth. It was the Cavaliers over the Clippers by 10. The Hawks by 3 over the Nets. The Hawks win that one, and it is the Bulls in the fourth period over the 76ers by 5. The Spurs leading this one over the hapless Mavs by 15, and the Warriors now leading the Jazz. Mullen has 15 points just starting the third period. All right, that's a quick look around the NBA. Stay right there. The Lakers and T-Wolves are coming up next.
Sports Brief has been brought to you by your Southern California Ford dealers.
The Ford dealers told me about a great way to get a car. You lease it for just 2 years, and then you can buy it. Or you can walk away and get something new. You know, this is a great excuse to do something really crazy, kind of like get a new Mustang. Hey, it's only a couple of years, okay? I love this love it or leave it plan.
Be sure and stay tuned right after the game for the Press Box with Alan Massengale and Bill McDonald. Jimmy Johnson is out as head coach of the Cowboys. That in detail and much more after the game. But now let's go out to the Great Western Forum for Laker basketball.
Johnson will take. Will be the fourth meeting of the year. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance, and the Los Angeles Lakers have had 2 wins and 1 loss.
This has been a very tough series for the Lakers. Even though they've won 2 out of the 3, all of the games have been very, very close.
The Laker rookies are playing very well this year. In fact, George Lynch had his career high in the last ball game.
He sure did. He had 30 points, as you mentioned, a career high, made 12 out of 17 from the field. He loves the up-tempo style, and it's going to complement everybody else as well.
Speaking of rookies, Isaiah Ryder's in the lineup for Minnesota, and he is good.
Oh, very good indeed. He averages 16 points per ball game, and that puts him third among all rookies in the NBA. He's a talented, exciting player.
And he's had a 32-point game this year. They'll probably start their great Christian Laettner, who usually plays the forward position. They'll probably start him at center tonight. But remember, they beat the Lakers here on this floor for only one of their 7 road wins in 32 games this year. Okay, now what we're wondering is, can Magic Johnson continue to use that magical wand and get his club to a second victory in a row? Remember, Magic has the best coaching record in the NBA. We'll be back with the starting lineups in a minute.
Prime Ticket presents Los Angeles Lakers basketball. Brought to you by Great Western's family of companies, $38 billion strong. By Cole-Fillard Miller Genuine Draft, get out of the old, get into the cold. By Southwest Airlines, it's just plain smart. By Gillette Sensor and the new Gillette Series, Gillette, the best a man can get. By Keno, it's action, it's money, it's money. By participating Chevron stations, you can pay at the pump with Fast Pay. Chevron, simply smarter. By Coors, aged ice cold for that pure taste of the Rockies. By Alaska Airlines, with service from all 5 LA area airports to Seattle and Portland. And by Discount Tire Centers with guaranteed low prices on Dunlop steel belted radios.
Hey, Laker fans, Prime Ticket, Southwest Airlines, and the California Lottery present the Winning Shot Sweepstakes. Be the grand prize winner of a luxury sports vacation to the city by the bay. Get round-trip coach airfare courtesy of Southwest Airlines, tickets to the Lakers-Warriors game on April 23rd, first-class hotel accommodations, transportation, dinner at the Hard Rock Cafe, and a scenic tour of the famous Napa Valley on the wine train. Other prize winners get 2 round-trip tickets to any Southwest Airlines destination or 100 Winning Shot scratchers from the California Lottery. For your chance at the Winning Shot, mail a postcard with your name, address, age, and daytime phone number to Winning Shot Sweepstakes, 23679 Calabasas Road, Box 093, Calabasas, California, 91302. The entry deadline is Friday, April 1. Employees, families, and affiliates of companies mentioned and RPMC Incorporated are not eligible. Enter often. Each entry must be hand-printed and submitted separately. Fire off your winning shot today.
Who do you suppose would create a car with an interior so well thought out? It gives you the confidence to perform maneuvers like this, even while you perform maneuvers like this. The Lexus GS.
Lately, I've been spending a lot of time with this old rope, thanks to Great Western Direct Deposit. You see, on payday when folks are standing in line at the bank with their paycheck, mine's already in my checking account, and I get time for this. By the way, they don't even charge you for a regular checking account. Now, nobody likes to get tied up on payday. Talk to Great Western Bank about direct deposit, or ask your employer.
At Chevron, we considered some amazing ways to make it faster and easier for you to fill up when you're on the go. One of them even turned out to be practical. It's Chevron Fast Pay, where you pay right at the pump. Simply insert your Chevron card or any major credit card, get your gas, take your receipt, and take off. Chevron Fast Pay, simply smarter.
And now we're live from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California on our simulcast, and we hope that wherever you are, you will enjoy it. The starting lineup for the Minnesota Timberwolves will be first introduced. They're getting healthy again now, and they're going to be tough. They always give the Lakers fits. The Lakers have only averaged 96 points against them. In the backcourt, they'll have Michael Williams, who made the game winner with 1 second to play here in their last visit. 6'2", 175 out of Baylor, a 60-year player. At the other guard, we've got J.R. Isaiah, if you like, Ryder, UNLV, 6'5", 217, a brilliant rookie. In the middle, it's going to be Christian Laettner, Duke, 6'11", 236, second-year man. He's been sort of an enigma since he came into the NBA, but believe me, he's got talent. Stacey King of Oklahoma, just acquired from Chicago a couple of weeks ago at one forward. And at the other forward is going to be Chuck Person of Auburn, 6'8", 226, his 8th year, his second with this club after spending a half a dozen at Indiana. Beautifully attired in a red garment is Sidney Lowe, the Timberwolves head coach. Bob Weinhauer and Chuck Davison are the assistants, and Jay Jensen is the trainer. For the Lakers, they've won 4 of their last 5 ball games. They're looking for their 18th win at home. In the backcourt, Nick Van Exel. Talk about brilliant rookies, averaging 13 points a game and half a dozen assists. Tony Smith getting a start tonight. Tony has started 19 games overall this season, and he replaces Sedale Threet as a starter. Smith is 6'4", 205. In the middle, Vlade Divac, 7'1", 252, 26 years old, 5th year. Up front, George Lynch coming off his career high, 30 points. You know, in one game this year, he had 18 rebounds. He's quite a rookie. Eldon Campbell, a 4th-year player out of Clemson, will be at the other forward, 6'11", 258. The head coach is Magic Johnson. Billy Burka, Michael Cooper, and Larry Drew are his assistants. Gary Vitti, the trainer. The referees for tonight's ball game, Eddie F. Rush, Bennett Salvatore, and young Bill Spooner. All of them very good. Our matchups are brought to you tonight, as always, by Southwest Airlines. The power forwards, Eldon Campbell and Stacey King. Small forwards, George Lynch and Chuck Person. In the middle, Vlade will go against Christian Leitner. At the shooting guards, Tony Smith and Isaiah Ryder. And the point guards are Nick Van Exel and Michael Williams.
Well, the Lakers lead the series against the Minnesota Timberwolves 15-4. This season, it's a 2-1 Laker lead. 3 games have been decided by a total of 8 points this year, so you can see that in the previous 3 games, the Timberwolves have played the Lakers extremely well. Vlade the other night had another big game. 18 points, 19 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals against the Bucks. I'd say that was a big night.
As usual, Campbell, the forward, will jump center in place of Vlade. He'll go against Leitner. Leitner is 6'11". Campbell is 2. Campbell should out-jump him. But he doesn't. The ball is tipped and it goes to Ryder. Ryder comes to the front court. That gives them possession to start the 4th quarter. Campbell was late getting up. Leitner went up early. Now the ball handled by Williams at the 3-point line. He's guarded by Van Exel. Williams takes the ball to Person above the 3-point line from where he likes to shoot once in a while. Person dribbles over in front of his own bench and brings it out in front to Leitner. Leitner back to Person. There's the 3-pointer he likes to shoot. It's no good. The rebound is to Tony Smith. Smith coming out of the back court. Smith brings the ball in the front court to George Lynch. Lynch holds it up, and in the half-court games, brings it back to Smith. On the simulcast, it goes to young Nick Van Exel, dribbling against Williams, a 6-year veteran. In low to Vlade. He's double-teamed. They knock it loose. It's a free ball. Vlade gets it back. Good hustle by Vlade. Cross-court over to Campbell. Comes down the middle. Right-hand hook. A 6 is good. All because of Vlade's hustle.
That's another hustle play. Doesn't show up anywhere on the stat sheet, but Eldon gets 2 because of it.
And a nice shot by Eldon, too. All right, the ball to Leitner. 2-0 the Lakers. The ball goes in low to Stacey King, Oklahoma product. Stacey holds it up. Stacey King brings it out in front to Leitner. Leitner guarded by Campbell. Now inside, a foul on Smith. Trying to guard Ryder.
That's the reason. You were talking about matchups. That's the reason Tony Smith is in the lineup right now. J.R. Ryder post up, and at 6'5" or so, and tremendous leaping ability, he creates problems.
He's 6'5", and he's a very strong 217-pounder. The ball is given to him above the 3-point line. Former running rebel brings it over to Leitner. He's alone. 20-foot jumper's an air ball. Taken by Vlade. Vlade gives the ball to Van Exel. The crowd gets on Leitner. Van Exel with the front court. Van Exel is down in the middle. Van Exel in deep. Gets a great pass to Campbell. His shot is blocked and out of bounds to the Lakers. Great defensive play under the basket by Stacey King. 2-0.
Nice play by Nick Van Exel. Break down the defense, get into the heart of the defense, then pass it to the open man. Eldon Campbell gets slapped by Christian Leitner.
Yes, he got a little bit of that ball, too. All right, here's the ball to Vlade Divac down the middle, of pushing foul on Leitner. Leitner's got no chance to guard him one-on-one.
Well, they're hoping the other side of that is just as true. They're hoping that Christian Leitner will have a foot speed advantage against Vlade, but Eldon Campbell is guarding.
I was going to say Campbell's going to guard Leitner. All right, the ball in low to Vlade. Bounce the ball to Smith. He's down the middle. He's underneath. Left-hand layup is good. He goes to the basket very well with that left hand.
And he elevated on that shot. He has good spring in his legs as well.
4-0. The Lakers looking for their first shutout under Magic. Here's the ball to Leitner. Dribble drive in deep. They knock it loose. Double team. Nice play by Van Exel. Knocks it out of bounds. And the ball will go out of bounds to the blue-suited visitors from Minnesota.
That's the help defense that Coach Magic Johnson, Michael Cooper, and Larry Drew, along with Bill Burko, want this team to get accustomed to.
We've got 15 in the 24, and the inbound pass to Williams. He's alone. He shoots and makes a 20-foot jumper because Van Exel got caught behind a pick. Van Exel gets the inbound pass. Tattoo dribble to the floor. Front court of the baseline to Lynch. Now back to the baseline to Campbell. Bank shot is in and out. Tough luck. Rebound is off to Christian Leitner, the former Duke star. Here's a pass to midcourt to Williams. They knock it out of his hand, but he picks it up and goes to the dribble. Whips it over the baseline. Here comes Person dribbling underneath to tie it up. A shot is blocked by Campbell. Great defensive play. The ball to Smith. Smith in the front court trying to attack 3-on-4. Bad pass to the baseline, but saved by always hustling Lynch. Bounce under the Vlade. Slam dunk. Vlade really set it up with a great burst of speed. 20-second timeout.
That was the key. Vlade wasn't involved in the initial break, but he gets involved as a trailer, and he gets it on 20-second timeout on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Hey, the Miss Perfect pageant.
Yeah.
We're watching hockey.
Hockey. Let's watch both.
Miller Lite presents the Miss Perfect Face-Off.
Okay, Bob, Miss Georgia goes to the corner. She pays the price. Here's the puck coming loose. Nice shot. She's gone!
Brought to you by Miller Lite. If you can combine great taste and less filling, you can combine anything.
Oh, that'll be sashing. 2 minutes for Miss Congeniality.
Bad call.
Good beer.
Great taste, less filling. Can your beer do this?
Stacey Kings has suffered a nose injury. It's bleeding. He'll have to leave the game, and he got hit. Oh, that elbow accidentally applied by Divac.
That's why you're taught as a player under the basket in the ball, if everybody else jumps, you better jump. But that last play by Vlade on the pass from George Lynch just typifies how the Lakers want to play. Continuous motion, get up and down the floor.
I really believe, and I mean this sincerely, Stu, and I was reflecting on it so I didn't say the wrong thing. I think that's the fastest I've ever seen Vlade move. Well, he was flying.
Vlade can run. Don't let anybody fool you. He can get up and down the floor. And one of his biggest assets is the fact that he can move, and he's a finesse-type player. So if you try to make him play the muscle game, you could have problems.
They're going to bring in Big Mike Brown, 6'10", 262, until they get the nosebleed of King stopped. Brown is 30 years of age. Watch Vlade if you're watching TV, and take our word for it on radio. He's flying on this play.
Well, it was good to see him stretching out. He was running so fast that he was almost too far under the basket when he finally got control of the ball to make the dunk, but he did get the dunk to go home for him.
On the floor, they're using some towels to mop up some of the blood that came out of the nostrils of Stacey King, a real nice guy. Hope that he's okay. I hope it's not a fracture. Laker basketball brought to you by Great Western's family of companies, $38 billion strong. Brought to you by Toyota, and Toyota, I love what you do for me. Stacey over there, still bleeding. I've heard theories on a nosebleed. It's not broken, or it is broken. The Knicks beat the Hornets tonight. The Knicks 106-95, and I'll tell you, Pat Riley is performing miracles.
That's 14 in a row for them.
And he's playing without his 2 starting guards. He's getting great play from Harper and young Davis, the kid out of North Carolina, Walter Davis's nephew.
Well, the Lakers still trying to win ball games, Chick, as always, and right now they're in the 9th spot in the race for the playoffs. Of course, the Denver Nuggets 5.5 games ahead of the Lakers. Lakers played Denver on April 8th at the Great Western Forum, and then April 19th in Denver.
The Clippers lost tonight. I don't know if that number there includes tonight's Clipper loss or not. No, it does not. They're now 25, and maybe it did. Whatever. They're not going to catch them for sure. The Lakers have an outside chance. It would have to be a miracle.
Yeah, it really would, because if you look at the Lakers' April schedule, after tonight, oh boy, do they get to entertain some quality teams.
Well, let's just tell the fans tomorrow morning we leave early, go up to Seattle. The guys will practice there and play there on Thursday night.
All first-place teams in the next 3 games. They play at Seattle Thursday, come home to play the Rockets on Friday. They're in first place. And then they get the Atlanta Hawks on Sunday, who are in first place in the Central Division. So that's quality there, buddy.
Atlanta won their 49th game tonight. Only one team in the league has won 50. No, New York won tonight, so they've won 50 games. Seattle, the team that the Lakers play next after tonight, has won 51 games. Well, I'll tell you, George Karl's done a heck of a job up there, and he's playing now without Ricky Pierce.
Ricky Pierce will be out for about three more weeks or so after the surgery that he had about a week ago.
All right, here we go. The ball will be out of bounds to Christian Laettner, and the Lakers have the biggest lead of the game, 6-2. The Lakers picking up all over the floor. The ball comes into Williams, uncontested. Now he'll try to dribble against Van Exel. Van Exel stopped him in the backcourt, but Williams continues to dribble the ball. You don't pick it up back there if you're a point guard like he is. Now the ball out above the three-point line to Chuck Person. He bounces the ball over the far side to Ryder, 20-footer at the base. Beautiful shot. Smith was right in his face.
Yeah, but he just elevated above Tony Smith.
6-4 is the score. The Los Angeles Lakers have the lead, and here's Van Exel. Nick Van Exel, University of Cincinnati, drafted 37th in the draft. Ryder, the great rookie that we talked about, and he just made a basket for them, was drafted 5th in the draft last year. Here's the ball into Campbell, backing in on Brown, turn underneath, lay it up and in. Brown's too small. 6-10.
Once he lets Eldon get that kind of position and Eldon can get off the floor, he's not going to block the shot.
8-4 is the score. Leitner dribble in deep. He beats Campbell. Puts it up, but it's blocked. A great block shot, and it comes off. I believe Vlade will get credit for that. We'll wait and see. Eldon was there too. Here's a pass over in the corner of the baseline to Leitner. His 20-foot jumper, no good. The rebound tip, and a foul is going to be on Brown over the back of Vlade Divac.
Well, Eldon gets beat off the dribble by Christian Leitner, but he did not quit. Leitner tried to just lay it up, and Eldon says, I don't think so, and he swats it against the glass. Then a loose ball foul on Mike Brown, ball to the Lakers. Nice defensive play on the recover by Eldon Campbell.
Lynch brings the ball into Sedale Street. The Lakers lead at 8-4. We've played 3.5 minutes of the first 12-minute segment. Lynch comes over toward the western sideline. We're high above this strike. Lynch out of front, hand check by Williams. Bad. No, it's a good pass. Campbell skied so high and made it a good pass. That thing was up. The rim is 10 feet high. I think he caught it about 12 and a half feet off of the floor and brought it down.
That's as high as he's caught an alley-oop and brought it back down.
That was a heck of a play. Good catch. Good vertical leap. Williams underneath. Pass to Leitner. What a penetrating drive, and then a great pass by Williams. His first name is Michael out of Baylor. 10-6. And here's a 20-second by the Lakers. And Magic's all over them on defense.
On the Lakers Basketball Network.
Ready?
Yeah.
This quality time was made possible by GMAC. With financing and leasing that can be arranged for your new GM vehicle fast, right at the dealership. Because GMAC believes you should be out enjoying your new car instead of waiting for it to be financed.
Well, what'd you think?
Can we go again?
GMAC, the expressway home.
Ready?
Yeah.
You made a comment about how high Eldon was on that last pass from Van Exel. That pass was up there. Eldon from a standstill goes up, gets it, then takes it right back up for the dunk. That's good effort.
Excellent play. 10-6 to score. The Lakers lead. The ball into Campbell against Brown. He's got size advantage. Turn, shoot, misses from 3 feet straight out. Should have made that shot. Brown's got the ball, gives it off to Williams. Williams dribble around Van Exel, comes in deep. Hook shot of 6, no good. Rebound is off. Leitner's got it, puts it up, no. The rebound is to Vlade Divac. The fast break developed. It's a 4-on-4. Van Exel goes through one man. Now feeds the baseline to Vlade. He sets and fires, and it's in and out. Hard to break the rebound to Tony Smith. Back to the big man, Vlade. Now they give it to Van Exel. The crowd applauding the effort. Pass inside to Vlade. Knocked down by Brown. Stolen by Brown. A great play by Brown. Look out, Vlade. You're going to get a foul on his back. Little guy. Here's Leitner running into the basket and putting it up and in. I mean running under the basket. I thought he traveled.
Well, you're allowed to run in the NBA. You can run almost as far as you want.
10-8 is the score. And the Los Angeles Lakers lead is paired to 2. Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel dribbling, almost lost it to Williams. Williams got quick hands. Van Exel in deep, shows it. I guess it was a pass and intercepted by Brown. Brown gives the ball to Williams. Williams down the middle. They could catch the Lakers. Ryder's got it. Looks for a 6-point from 20 feet. Didn't get it. The rebound is to Vlade. Vlade gets it near midcourt to Van Exel. 4 rebounds for Vlade already. Van Exel changes direction, comes down the middle. Left hand 8-foot jumper, no good. Brown is a factor. He gets another rebound. He leaves in the backcourt, and accidentally Smith runs over Williams, who stopped in front of him. That's got to be called a foul. And is Tony Smith. His second foul. What do you think Magic's going to say, Stu?
He's going to say, I want to substitute. We got to get back into the running game on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Move it. Cool it. Silver. Bullet. Rock it. Smooth it. Silver. Bullet. Play it. Pull it. Take it. Taste it. Live it. Love it. Say it. Play it. Take it. Pull it. Silver Bullet. It's the right beer now. Grab it while you can. Silver Bullet. Yeah, the right beer now.
Flying to the Bay Area for business? If these 68 reasons don't convince you to fly Southwest Airlines to the Bay Area, maybe this will. Fly Southwest Airlines. It's just plain smart.
My wife and I, we're at our Chevy dealer.
$13,795 for a 94 full-size pickup, right?
Right, he says.
Well, how much more with air conditioning?
$13,795, he says. And a powerful 4.3-liter engine?
He says $13,795. Is this guy playing with a full deck?
Okay, how much for a stereo cassette?
And a rear step bumper.
He still says $13,795. We say...
Sold!
The Chevy Value Edition full-size pickup. All this and more for just $13,795. One more reason Chevy's #1 in Southern California.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Coors, aged ice cold for that pure taste of the Rockies. Reach for the silver bullet, the right beer now. By Southwest Airlines, it's just plain smart. And by your Southern California Chevrolet and Geo dealers.
Shooting in the ball game, we're early in the first quarter. The Timberwolves 4 out of 12, and the Lakers have made half of their 10.
What number? Doug Christie's in the ball game for the Lakers. Christie from Pepperdine, 6'6", 205. Hey, Stu.
Yeah?
What number did Magic wear when he's playing?
32.
32. A fan, these fans are pretty sharp here. Guy came up to me tonight, he said, what number did Magic wear? I said 32. He said, what game did he coach on the home schedule? And I said, I don't know, what do you coach? 32nd game of the 41-game home schedule the other night. Wasn't that something? I guess you're going to enjoy it.
It's good. I mean, I've
rebounds off the person. Well, so have I. But
I guess it was in the delivery.
Here's an interception by Campbell, and a bad pass throws it away. Turnover. Long pass to the baseline. They give to Ryder. He shoots over Vlade. A hook shot over Vlade. That little stocky 6'5" guy's pretty good.
He didn't win the slam dunk competition by accident.
Going to the locker room, nose still bleeding, is the center, Stacey King. Let's hope that thing isn't fractured. Now dribble drive, baseline. Van Exel slips and falls as he tried to curl around the screen by Vlade. That's tough luck. I think he'd have made it along the baseline.
He had the open path. Yeah. Nobody was coming to help. He had an easy deuce. He hits a wet spot and goes down.
He landed on his right hip. He wears his wallet on the left side. If he had landed on there, it wouldn't hurt him.
And had he not been so close to the baseline, he could have just, of course, passed the ball. But when he fell, half of his body was out of bounds.
One of my favorite players on the roster of Minnesota team is Doug West from Villanova. He's not starting anymore. He's coming in right now. He wears jersey number 5, and he can play.
Well, you put him alongside J.R. Ryder, and they have some electrifying talent on the floor.
Sure do. All right, here with the ball in the front court, we have got the little guard Williams handling it. Williams goes around a pick by Leitner, takes it over to Ryder, drives the base, double team. Christie's after him, can't catch him. Brown's got it. Down the middle, get a West. The guy I talked about, slam, dunk. Oh, was that a quick release on the slam?
He takes it to the basket as well as anybody, and of course can finish.
And Magic not too happy as he works on the Wrigley's over there. It's 12-10. The Wolves have the lead for the first time. 5:19 to play, and they still moving first quarter for the Lakers. The ball into Vlade. Tries to drive the base. Has it knocked loose. Picks it up. Gives to Christie. He comes in deep. He tries to put it up. They block it, and we're going to have a jump ball. No, they're calling traveling. Passing to himself. They say he put it up in the air, and nobody touched it before he grabbed it again. Passing to himself. They give you the same sign as they do for traveling. 12-10 is the score, and the Lakers are trailing.
That's 5 turnovers for the Lakers. Minnesota only with 1.
All right, here we go with Williams front court. They've given the Lakers fits all year long. Now pushing the man badly is Van Exel. Got away with a pass, and what do you call it, kicking?
They're saying that Vlade knocked it out of bounds, and Vlade said that the ball ricocheted off of J.R. Ryder and went out of bounds, but of course the official always wins.
And he's a good official, Bennett Salvatore. Waiting for the ball to come into Leitner. Leitner's got it. They should be a better ball club than they are. Here's the ball given to Ryder. Ryder to the dribble, down the middle. Takes Christie with him. Turns shoots over Christie and makes a 13-footer tough. He's made 3 out of 4 shots, and they lead at 14-10.
Now turnover.
And then the Lakers bringing the ball in, turn it over. The Lakers have been outscored 10-0 in this run. It's 14-10. The Lakers led 10-4. All right, waiting for the inbound to Ryder. He can get his shot off, and oh, that's a charge. Oh, was that a dumb play by Ryder. He threw his body into Christie and knocked him loose, and the referee was standing right beside it. It didn't take Eddie F. Rush any time to call it.
Well, it was an easy call to make. I mean, it was so obvious that he made
it. And he's arguing on it.
Well, when you're playing, sometimes you don't see it the same way.
All right, the ball is into Vlade Divac. Vlade dribbles the front court. The Lakers are down by 4. They've given up 10 straight points. Dribble drive, Christie stops out a front guarder by Ryder. Bounce over here to the right side to Van Exel. Van Exel against Jump shot by Van Exel. Three-pointer, no. The rebound is off to Lynch. Lynch down the middle, throws it away. Is intercepted by Leitner. 70-foot pass down the floor to Ryder. He comes underneath, and Christie had the ball, drops it, picked up by West. He puts it up his block, and they call a foul. They're going to boo this one. It's called on Lynch. And I'll tell you one thing, the Wolves have taken the play away from the Lakers after the Lakers got out fast.
They really have. The first play was a good play by the Lakers, but then on the second attempt, they say George Lynch commits the foul, sending Doug West to the line for two.
Doug West at the free throw line this year is good, 81%. Averaging 14.5 points. They got some options because Ryder can play small forward, which he's doing right now. Or is West playing the small forward?
Doug West is playing at the small forward.
Up, huh?
But they are versatile with that, with Doug West, because he can play both positions.
He's 5 points off of last year's 19-point-a-game average, averaging 14 this year. Jerry Romano and Doug Freeman producing, directing for Prime Ticket. Monty Bancroft and Frank Pollock for KLAC and the Laker Radio Network. Pass under the Campbell. Slam dunk. A beautifully executed play. And compliment this time the guy that threw the ball perfectly.
That pass couldn't have been any better.
Nope. Not if he'd have dropped it from the ceiling. 16-12. The Lakers finally get a hoop. They were down 16-10. Here's the ball to Brown. Nobody guarding him. His 18-footer no good. The rebound is off. Campbell wanted it. Christie knocked it out of his hands. Brown picks it up. Shot is blocked. Blocked by Campbell. Taken by Lynch. Front court to Van Exel. To Christie. Comes in low. Tries a bank shot of 17. No good. The rebound is up. Ryder dribbles behind his back magnificently. 4-on-3 break. He changes direction. From over the left side. Stop. 17-footer no good. The rebound of Van Exel. The defenders are back. Good transition. Van Exel goes around his man Ryder with a fake. Pass underneath. Beautifully to Vlade, who scores. Another great pass.
Nick Van Exel with the hesitation dribble really just took care of all the defenders. Then made a great pass to Vlade, and Vlade with the finish.
Timeout is called.
Well, Nick off the dribble, throws it to Vlade. Vlade with the finish. Lakers down by 2 as Eldon Campbell has another great pass from Nick Van Exel, and he throws it home on the Lakers Basketball Network.
As the amount you spend with your Discover card goes up, your interest rate goes down, down, down. With the Smart Rate program. And only Discover card has it. So use the Discover card, where the percentages are always in your favor. It pays to Discover, the card that pays you back.
Discount Tire Centers, the Price Blasters. Big and bold, Discount Tire Centers guarantees the lowest tire prices in California, 125%. If you find a lower advertised price, we'll refund 125% of the difference. Discount Tire Centers offer selection like Dunlop. Dunlop outperforms, and Dunlop beats the best. Nobody beats our prices guaranteed. Over 100 locations throughout the West. Discount Tire Centers has modern facilities and trained Dunlop pros. Discount Tire Centers and Dunlop set the standard, satisfaction guaranteed.
If Mike was here right now, he'd want to be like me, because I'm the man.
Yeah, you the man.
Don't do this. This is my house. He'd be serving me.
Hey, I play you for that Gatorade.
I'm down.
Gatorade, the one with the minerals and energy, the fluids are slamming the thirst inside of me. Gatorade, thirst quench, you gotta give me some.
Oh! Where's my Gatorade?
Nothing slams a deep down body thirst better than Gatorade. Absolutely nothing.
I'm the man.
Hold up.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Prime Ticket announcers have the David Rickey look. Designers of custom wardrobes for men. David Rickey and Company, California, New York, and the world.
Each club has had a 6-point lead. Right now, the Wolves enjoy a 2-point advantage, and the Lakers have scored the last 4 points. 3:20 to play in the quarter. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance, watching Williams dribble the ball. He's against Van Exel. We haven't seen Sedale Threet yet tonight. Smith started in his place, and he's out of the game. Now the ball to Leitner. Leitner takes it baseline to Williams. 20-foot jumper on the way. No, the rebound. Christie up high. Two-handed job. Nice play. He gives the ball to Van Exel. 3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. The Lakers have not done much insofar as explosiveness is concerned in this quarter. And now with the ball, we got Van Exel out in front to Christie. Christie holds it, bounce the ball in Campbell. Campbell backing in on Brown, turns, shoots over Brown, should score, does, and the foul is called. Magic was on the floor screaming even before the release of the ball and the shot.
Magic, that's how he's going to get his first technical, I believe. He is out on the floor quite a bit. Eldon Campbell, working on Mike Brown, gets fouled in the act of shooting, converts the basket, has a three-point opportunity, and Irvin trying to officiate as well as coach.
All right, chance for a 7-point consecutive run by the Lakers. It's good, and the Lakers have the lead. So they came from 16 to 10 to 17-16. Campbell, by the way, has got 11 of the Lakers' 17 points. Wow. 17 to 16, the Lakers lead it. Lakers have made 5 out of 8 field goal shots, not getting enough shots. Smith's in the ball game now. Pretty good player. Charles Smith, Chris Smith, University of Connecticut, 6'3", 192. This is Leitner dribbling away from Campbell. Takes it over to Brown. 20-footer by Brown is good. Looks like a football player, not a basketball player, but he's pretty talented. 18 to 17, the Wolves gather the lead. And here is Van Exel coming to front court. 2:20 to play in the quarter. Van Exel gets a screen by Vlade for the three-point shot. Swish. That's 98 on the year. And it's 20 to 18. The Lakers with a three-pointer lead by 2. Smith clears the ball to Brown. Brown rumbles to the front court with the dribble. He's in trouble now. Picked up the dribble, gives the ball to West. West dribbles around one man, stops 17 feet out, hits the shot. How you cannot start this guy is beyond me. You got to find a place for him.
Well, I think he should start at small forward in place of Chuck Person.
20 to 20 all year. And coming on the ball in the front court, we have got Van Exel. Crete will be in when it's dead. Van Exel dribble drives, feeds down the middle of Vlade, drops it, picks it up, didn't get the basket, the rebound is off, free ball. Campbell wants it, Campbell can't get it, Vlade does, and there's a whistle, and kicking the ball is called against the Lakers, apparently.
I think it's against Doug West.
Anyway, Worthy is coming in and Threet's coming in, and also for the visiting team, Thurl Bailey is coming in to replace Isaiah Ryder.
Well, anytime there's a loose ball, which there was just now, you'll be sure that George Lynch is around it. He was right in the thick of things.
I bring the ball in. It'll be Worthy to Sedale Threet. Didn't start tonight. Missed 10.5 minutes of play, and here he is with the ball. Got to take some shots in this ball game. He falls down, while on one knee, gets to Worthy. Back to Sedale. Sedale looks for Vlade, gives it to him. Drive down the middle, didn't shoot it. Gives to Campbell, slam dunk for his 13th point. 13 of the 22. Nice pass by Vlade. Pass front court to Leitner. Bounce in low to Thurl Bailey, North Carolina State. Thurl is 6'11". Here's the ball knocked loose by Christie, picked up by Bailey. Scores underneath on a scoop shot. Nice recovery by Bailey. And we're tied at 22. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. These clubs have played close like this all year long. Pass to Christie. His bounce pass hits the leg of Brown and ricochets out of bounds. Christie slid into the free throw line. He's okay.
Obviously, a lot of wet spots on the floor. A couple of players have fallen. The perspiration, when you run a lot, you're going to perspire a lot more.
Here's the ball to Vlade. Vlade the free throw line to Campbell. Looks for his 15th point with a left hand that didn't come close. The rebound is to Brown. Mike Brown was with Utah until this year. Now the long lead to Leitner. Nobody guarding him, and so he scores a lead. Nobody guarding him. He's got 6 points. He's made 3 out of 7 shots. Magic says, what's going on with that defense, Bill? And Burke says, I'm keeping score. 24 to 22 is the score. 39 seconds left to play. And here in the first quarter, the ball to Worthy. Fake, stop, 17-foot jumper, no. Tipped by Campbell, no. The rebound is to Leitner. Leitner and the Wolves with a 2-point lead and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Leitner dribbles around Vlade. Leitner still dribbling. Holds it up. Gives it out in front to Brown, three-point country. Now to Chris Smith, 6'3", 192 pounds. Second-year man out of Connecticut. Here's a jump shot outside, put up and in. Doug West continues to flex his muscle. We promised you he would when he came in. He hasn't missed anything. 2 free throws and 3 baskets. 26-22, 10 seconds left to play. The Lakers trail it in the first quarter. Now here's the ball to Christie. Christie against West. Christie loses it. Changed direction. Shoots the 20-footer, didn't get it. And the quarter is all over. So, Stu, the Lakers started fast, 10-4, but
the Minnesota Timberwolves ended fast, so the Lakers trailed at the end of one, 26-22 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
In McAllen, Texas, auto theft was reaching epidemic proportions until the city and its people fought auto theft together with a club and reduced auto theft by over 44%. Fort Wayne, Indiana had the same auto theft problem and put the club to work in their neighborhoods too. The result? Auto theft was reduced by 44% in just 4 months. In addition, not one car was stolen with the club in use, making it 100% effective in keeping cars theft-free.
Accept no imitations. Make sure the anti-theft device you buy says the club on the handle.
This year at Six Flags Magic Mountain, answer the call to Batman the Ride. Imagine ocean, the air below, the sky above, as you fly through a zero-gravity roll of the world's greatest suspended outside looping nothing like it on Earth experience. Answer the call to Batman the Ride, only at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Come for the ride of your life.
Some brewers look out their windows and see skyscrapers. Some don't.
Infiniti wondered what would happen if a luxury car stepped outside the traditional lines. Their designers drew an oval to create a cocoon-like feeling, pierced by an arc. That beautifully simple concept led to something simply beautiful, the J30. Visit your Infiniti showroom and see what a luxury car looks like when it has a personality.
Lease one of the world's most advanced automobiles, now at a very special rate for a limited time.
At halftime along our Laker radio network, Stu will interview Ray Richardson, a fine writer for the St. Paul Press. And on Prime Ticket, our press box halftime update with Ron Pitts will bring you scores and highlights of all of today's sports action. Here's one for you. In the first quarter, the Lakers took 23 shots, made 10. 12 of them, well, let me put it this way. Campbell took 11 of the 23. The other four guys took 12. Campbell, however, made 13 points.
Well, the Lakers only shot 43% with that 23 attempts, making 10. The Wolves, 12 out of 25, 48%. 7 turnovers hurt the Lakers badly, only 2 for the Wolves.
Well, the Lakers made 5 of their first 7 shots as James Edwards comes into the ball game for the Lakers. First time he's been used by Magic Johnson. The ball into Worthy. Worthy dribbling. Rambis is in the game also, so the Lakers have gone to Age now. Here's Christie with it. Age before Beauty. With the ball in the front court, Christie guarded by West. Christie, pretty good dribbler. Bounce ball into Edwards. He'll turn and shoot. That's his shot. 15-footer from the line. In and out. No rebound of Doug West. And the Lakers were outscored in the last 8 minutes of that quarter by 22-12. And they're down by 4. With the ball, Smith. Smith dribbling against Sedale. Goes around a screen. Now the ball to the front of the key. West underneath. Good pass to Brown. Brown's reverse layup instead.
He got away with a big-time walk there.
You said you could walk as much as you want.
That's right. In the NBA, they let him.
28-22 is the score. 6-point lead for the second time. And the Lakers are not sharp tonight. Yet. Sedale 3. Maybe they're saving it for the second half tonight. Here's the ball into Edwards. Backing in on Brown. Turn, shoot. 10-foot jumper. Has to crawl in, and it did. Hit the rim short. Took 2 short bounces and crawled over and in.
What a battle between Mike Brown and James Edwards. You talk about some contact.
Oh, you talk about some weight. 28-24. Got to take them out to a truck scale to win. Here's a pass in low to Rambis. Knocked away and out of bounds. And Rambis going to do a little refereeing. He runs over. That was a good play by Rambis. Didn't get away with it, but he tried to talk to referee Bill Spooner into it. Lakers down by 4 in the second quarter. Here's the inbound to West. He's made everything he shot, and he hits another one. That gives him 10 points. Christie better get a leash for him. And it's 30-24. They lead it by 6 once more. Never by more than that. The Lakers had a 7-point lead at one time. Now we got the ball being dribbled by, and there's a foul. The foul will be on West, blocking and holding a little bit on Christie. Ball out of bounds.
Well, when Doug Christie has the ball in the dribble like that, a lot of players really feel that they can take it from him, and he's pretty good at bending over and protecting the ball.
All right, Christie with the ball above the three-point line, takes it in low to Edwards. Edwards backing in on Brown. Edwards holds it up, gives to Christie for he passed up the 3. Goes down the middle, gives to Edwards. Edwards step back, 15-footer. He's going to make one of those, I know, and he did. 30-26.
He had all of his rhythm on that shot.
Smith's got the ball. Chris in the front court takes the ball over the far sideline to West. Now out in front to Brown. Brown gives the ball to Bailey. Thurl, T-H-U-R-L, Bailey. And Bailey almost traveled as he lost his balance. Gives to West. West looks for Frank, who's in there now. Tellis Frank. Tellis is fallen upon by Edwards. Shoots. They didn't blow anything. The rebound is off. Frank's got it. Puts it up. In and out. Tough luck. Boy, he was fouled badly in his first shot. Here's a bad pass by Christie. Throws it away to West. And it's 30-26. Second quarter action. And Magic Johnson's wearing out those new shoes.
Well, if you want to run and get an up-tempo game, you're going to have to learn to live with a few turnovers.
Here's a whistle and a foul back in deep. Who'd they call it on?
Doug Christie gets the foul after he gets the turnover.
Holding in a play away from the ball, and Magic says to Cooper, "What are we going to do, Coop?" Coop says, "I don't know. We got to do something. I got this new coat, and I got to look good."
Coop said, "Activate me, put me in. I know I can D him up."
Put him out there, be the best defensive player in the league. All right, here's Smith with the ball. And the ball bounced down the middle of Brown. He goes underneath, shoots it, didn't score it because he was fouled smartly, and I mean smartly, intelligently by Rambis.
There again was a miscommunication defensively by the Lakers and left Mike Brown wide open. He catches the pass. Rambis reaches in, gets a lot of ball, but comes off the ball across the wrist. That's the foul, sending a not so good free throw shooter to the line.
Free throw is no good. Now, the Magic's supposed to be here for the youth movement, huh? On the court, he's got 38-year-old Edwards, 32-year-old Freak. Rambis is 36 years old, and he's got Worthy. He's only 33. 30-26. I'm not criticizing, I'm just reporting. That is some numbers.
There's some age out there.
I'll say there is. All right, here's a dribble drive by Christie. The Lakers are totally out of sync. Totally. And I can just hear Magic. Here's a whistle and a holding foul on Thurl Bailey. Illegal defense, one or t'other. Magic talking out there. He hasn't got mad yet.
He's been upset a little bit. He understands the process of getting his players to do some of the things differently than they've been accustomed to.
Cedillo with the ball bounced to Worthy. Worthy the dribble. Beats his man. Underneath. Slam. Dunk. Left-handed foul. Oh! Brilliant play. Brilliant.
Worthy off the dribble. He just exposes the poor defense of Thurl Bailey. Gets in and not only finishes with a dunk. Gets fouled, has a three-point opportunity. Great job of catching it, facing up, reading the defense, exploding to the basket, and finishing.
All right, James at the free throw line. Short on the shot. Rebound is off to Tellis Frank. Frank gives the ball to Chris Smith. Smith coming out of the backcourt. This is bench strength against bench strength. None of these guys started the ball game, I don't believe. Nope, I don't think there's anybody out there that started the game.
No.
Here's the ball coming for either team. Ball comes over here and is handled by West. Takes it in low to Bailey. Turns, shoots, 16-footer, no good. The rebound to Rambis. He gets it to midcourt to Worthy. Worthy fumbles it away, turnover. The ball taken by West. We go the other way. The defenders with three of them still down there. As the Lakers tried to fast break. West has got the ball. West against Christie. Christie reaching and stabbing for the ball. Lakers trail by 2. Chris Smith with the ball, 8:24 to play here in the second quarter. The West has got it in low to Brown. Brown turns in the lane, right hand hook. Boy, is that ugly. Missed it badly. He goes to Christie. Christie, you agree? Christie was ball of the
I didn't phrase it quite like that. The guy's trying his best. You called him a shot ugly.
It didn't look good. Here's a spin move. West was hung out to dry by a spin move by Christie. Nice play.
Good change of direction by Doug Christie.
I'll say 30-30 is the score. Timeout is called. I want to remind you the free Laker trading cards of the first 13,000 fans at the Laker Rocker game here on Friday. Compliments of Toyota. Free Laker trading cards. They're beautiful.
Now that last play by Doug Christie, just a quick spin move. Gets past Doug West. And I mean nobody else on the Lakers Basketball Network.
It still bugs me that I waited to try Old Spice High Endurance just because I thought all deodorants worked the same. Dumb. This proves it's the best. Better than the leading stick. It evaporates less quickly. It also lasts longer. Protects better. You can't ignore that. Or this guarantee. Try it. If you don't think it's the best, call 1-800-PROVE-IT and they'll buy you a stick of yours. You gotta figure anyone that serious about deodorant deserves a serious shot. Come on, take the High Endurance Challenge from Old Spice. I did.
If you're a GTE telephone customer,
Hello, GTE Customer Care Center. I have a question.
this is what service looks like.
We'll take care of it right away.
Because at GTE customer care centers all across the country,
1 second, I can fix it from here.
our employees have the power to solve customer needs on the
I
spot.
can do that right now.
Are you sure you don't have to ask your supervisor?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure.
Customer care centers from GTE help us serve our telephone customers faster. Another way, it's amazing what we can do together.
When you fly to Las Vegas, you can bring your spouse along for free because friends fly free on Southwest Airlines. Or you can bring along your partner, Jack. Tickets are fully refundable and no advance purchase is necessary. Just buy your round-trip ticket at Southwest's regular low, unrestricted fare and a friend flies with you free anywhere we fly. Hey, you can even bring along your boss. Friends fly free on Southwest Airlines. It's just plain smart.
The Lakers are brought to you by Amtrak, serving San Diego with 9 trains daily. Call Amtrak at 1-800-USA-RAIL. By Head & Shoulders and Head & Shoulders 2-in-1. Turns dandruff problems into great-looking hair. And by GTE. With GTE, it's amazing what we can do together.
Well, it's time for tonight's trivia question, and the question for this evening is, who holds the Lakers' rookie record for most points in a game? We'll have the answer a little bit later. I know you know, Chick.
Not sure that I do.
And it's a big one.
Is it LA Lakers?
Yeah.
Or is it Lakers, period? That would include Minnesota. Elgin came into the league with Minnesota. 30-30. Here's the ball brought.
Nice read.
Steal. Great steal by the feet. He gives to Worthy. Worthy in the front court doesn't attack because there were a couple of defenders down there waiting for him. A heck of a play by Sedale Threet. Bounce pass into Vlade Divac. The Lakers have scored 6 points in a row. Vlade throws it into the backcourt. It was intended for Worthy. Too high. And as Threet retains, then, of course, the ball goes out of bounds.
Vlade did two things wrong there. Of course, the turnover. But when he first caught the basketball, he did not read and react the defender quick enough. If he would have read and react, he had a spin move baseline for a dunk. Christian Laettner was totally out of position.
The Lakers have 10 turnovers, and off of it, Minnesota has scored 10 points. Jump shot by West is no good. The rebound is off, however, and it goes to Tellis Frank. 30-30 is the score. The Lakers do not have a point off the 3 Minnesota turnovers. All right, here is Smith with the ball. Screened by Frank. Smith goes the other way, loses Street, comes in deep, puts it up and scores. Nice play. Very nice play. 32-30 the Wolves. 7 minutes left to play here in the first half. Sedale Threet has the ball in the attacking 47 feet of this 94 by 50 hunk of wood. Gleaming in the lights here in Inglewood, California. Pass into Smith, he fumbles, and Laettner had a tough break. He didn't have to grab the ball, but he did what he should do, try to grab it. You don't know what the ref's going to call, and then he dropped it on the line.
That's good play, though, even though he dropped it on the line. That's what you're supposed to do as J.R. Ryder returns back into the ball game, along with Chuck Person.
Ryder has made 3 out of 5 shots, all in the first quarter. The Lakers trail the Wolves by 2. This would be considered an upset. They've only won 7 games on the road this year, and one was here in the last second. Smith back in. Tony for the Lakers to Worthy. Turns, shoots, 16-footer, no good. Not close. The rebound to Ryder. Isaiah Ryder. Long pass. Smith to Laettner. Laettner in front of his own bench. Laettner dribbling. Still dribbling. He's against Eldon Campbell. Tries to go around him. Campbell shuts him off with the pass. Now he goes around him. Comes in deep. Puts Campbell away, and Campbell fouls him. Nice work by Laettner. Nice.
And that's what you do to shot blockers. Once you get in a position where you're getting ready to take the shot, you give a little bit of a head fake, because most high-jumping basketball players will do just that. Jump for the first fake. You get them in the air, you make them pay, as Laettner did to Campbell.
Remember in the first quarter when Stacey King was bleeding, I said I hoped that he didn't have a broken nose. He does have a broken nose. He's gone to the hospital for repairs. That's too bad. He just joined this ball club and is working very well, very efficiently. Out of the game goes Sedale Threet after a couple of minutes, and in comes Van Exel. I'm just wondering how Sedale's going to handle this. He's been very, very averaging 19 points as a starter. And it's 34-30. The Wolves score 4 in a row again.
And he only had, 2 shots in the last game?
That's right.
And tonight he played a few minutes so far, and he hasn't taken an attempt yet.
34-30, the Lakers trail it. 6:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Van Exel's got it out in front. Van Exel yo-yoing up and down. He is against Smith in front of the Laker bench with Vlade. In low to the post man, and that's Campbell. Campbell turns, shoot, 15-foot jumper, tough putt. No good. Slam dunk, rebound, Vlade.
Oh, boy, he's really working tonight again.
34-32, the Lakers trail it. That was a very, very nice rebound. Two-handed job. And now we got Smith out in front. Smith against Van Exel. A couple of quick dudes. Ball given off, and it's handled by a person. Bounce in low to Tellis Frank. Punched away by Vlade, but it bounces out to Laettner. He drives underneath. They catch and tangle legs, and they're going to call a foul on Van Exel for tripping. They kind of caught their ankles, and their knees bumped, I think, too, as they went past each other.
That's one of those fouls where had Christian Laettner been able to maintain his balance, they may not have blown the whistle. But because he got knocked off balance, there was definitely contact. You have to blow the whistle and send him to the line for 2.
Laettner has always been a good free thrower at Duke and now in the pros, 78%. Averages just under 17 a game. He's the all-time leading scorer in NCAA competition. He should be. He went 4 years. How many guys do that? Some guys don't go 4 years to school. And he won 2 NCAA championships while he was at Duke. and his club is back there again this year. They won't be favored in the Final Four, but I tell you, you better be careful when you're playing them. Coach K is pretty good, 36-32. And with the ball, we got bad pass. Might have a holding foul. We do have a holding foul. What you have is Tellis Frank. He was holding Vlade, so he couldn't break to get the ball.
Tellis obviously auditioning for the Pro Wrestling Tour because he had a hold on Vlade.
You can get a good toe hold on Vlade. He's got long toes. 36-32. 5:28 left to play in the first half. Ball in the corner to Vlade. Vlade holding it up. Vlade backing in. Vlade still backing in on Frank. Comes around Frank underneath. Throws it out in front to Worthy. Worthy's backhand pass is very bad. Intercepted by Leitner. Linked the court to the streaking rider. Beautiful play. Score. He threw that ball 90 feet right on the money. Oh, timeout, Magic says. Was that some pass?
The Lakers have been burned with turnovers tonight, and they have another one. It goes to Christian Leitner, and when he picks it up, he turns and he says, "Quarterback, you want one? You got one." J.R. Ryder, take it home on the Lakers Basketball Network.
It was a chance to get away and just to unwind. Things back home, well, they'd have to take care of themselves. One thing's for sure, my paycheck would get to the bank without me. Thanks to Great Western Direct Deposit, the money's put in my checking account automatically. And the pay stub's there when I get home. Sign up for Direct Deposit. Then you can go fishing. Talk to Great Western Bank or ask your employer.
If you want a Consumer's Digest Best Buy, like Tercel, then get to your Toyota dealer and get to quality during Toyota's March sales event. If you appreciate value, then save on Tercel's Extra Value Option Package. And for a limited time, a low $149 lease deal makes Tercel even more affordable. If you're looking for quality that's hot, wild, and practical, get into Paseo. But you better hurry, this sales event won't last forever.
Shipping a package to Omaha, that's child's play. Try customs in Shanghai, the Peruvian Andes, parking in Paris, sandstorms in Cairo, the 400 dialects of India, an address between Czech and Slovakia. That demands local know-how. DHL people are the locals. DHL, we'll take it from here. Omaha, that's a milk run.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Travel arranged through U.S. Air with low weekend fares to San Francisco for flights all day, Saturday and Sunday. U.S. Air California Shuttle, because U.S. Air begins with you.
Well, tonight's trivia question was, and still is, who holds the Lakers' rookie record for most points in a game? The answer, Elgin Baylor.
You see, that was with
55 versus the Cincinnati Royals.
Yeah, but it wasn't an L.A. Laker. That's a very question I asked you when you put out the question.
I didn't want to say the answer because that would have given too many hints. And that would have made you right. You know I don't want to make you right.
Here's the ball into Vlade, dribble drive underneath. That's a nice move. Spin it up and in. Little scoop shot. He changed direction in the last stride. Nice.
That was the impressive thing.
Yeah. The Lakers have turned the ball over 11 times and it's cost them 14 points. Here's a steal by Campbell. Fell over and back. Campbell got it, went to the front court, and then threw it into the back court to Van Exel. That's 12 turnovers, and already they've surrendered 14 points on turnovers. That was too bad. It was a nice interception by Eldon.
Again, as I mentioned, when you're a running basketball team, you're going to have more turnovers than a half-court team. Lakers this time had the ball in their possession. Eldon has it and trying to find Nick Van Exel. He finds him all right. Backcourt violation.
You know, I don't know either. He's still considered in the court from which he came, and he was still in the air when he threw the ball. I think that's a bad call. Keep that, Jerry Romano, and Doug Freeman will show it again. I think that was a bad call.
Say Eldon was still in the backcourt?
He was in the backcourt when he went in the air.
If he would have still been in the backcourt?
That's right. Yeah, there's a foul call. Now watch it here. See, Eldon, I think, takes off from the backcourt. If he does, this is a legal play.
If he's in the backcourt when he takes off,
now watch. Here he goes. There it is. See, that's a legal play.
Oh, he's definitely legal. He's definitely legal. That's definitely a legal play.
It's a bad call, but the referees are. I think we only make 5 mistakes, and that was pretty good. That was a heck of a play, but you are deemed to be in the court from which you left. And the foul for the Lakers was on
Tony Smith.
Tony's third, so he has to leave the game.
J.R. Ryder's causing a lot of problems. He has that ability.
The free throw by Ryder is good. As a free thrower, he's good, 81%. The Wolves are dominating this game, no doubt about it. The Lakers with a miserable 34 points here with 4.5 to play in the second quarter. The Wolves only got 39. He's the second best scorer in the club, averaging 16 a game. UNLV product, All-American in a lot of polls last year. And as Stu said, he won the slam dunk contest this year at the All-Star game. All right, it's 40-34, and Lakers down by 6. They've never trailed by more than that. Now here we got Van Exel dribbling the ball against Smith and brings it over to Christie. In low they go to Vlade. Vlade against Leitner. Right-hand hook, a bank shot. No good. Rebound tipped up by Lynch. No good to rebound to Leitner. Leitner plays calm, cool, and collected, and very efficiently. Smith with the ball. Smith in the front court. 2-point shot from 20. That's no good. The rebound is off to Lynch. I don't remember Lynch scoring. No. Lynch hasn't had a shot in the game. Down the middle, Christie throws it up. No. Rebound off. Lynch had it. Drops it out of bounds. Lynch has not had a shot in this game.
Well, he had one in his possession there. If he could have maintained control of the ball, it goes off of his knee, out of bounds.
For the first time this year, he reached the plateau of 10 on the average. He's averaging 10 coming into this game. All right, 40-34. Maybe he'll get him in the second half. Lob underneath the Ryder. He skies. Almost tipped in by the defensive man, Christie. He rolls off, and the Lakers get the rebound. And here we go with Van Exel. Van Exel dribbled around the screen by Vlade. Van Exel passed to Vlade, and as he passes, he's fouled. That'll be the 4th team foul. Ball out of bounds.
Chris Smith he's played real well every time the Lakers have seen him this season. He gets taken out of the game now as the starting guard comes back into the game, Michael Williams.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that little Smith kid. Here's the pass into Vlade, knocked away and out of bounds by hustling Tellis Frank. He went to Western Kentucky. Number 2 pick of Golden State. Last year he played in Europe. Ball into Vlade. Touch pass right back to Lynch. Now out in front, Christie. Christie's got the ball above the 3-point line. Christie dribbles down the middle. Christie in deep. Perhaps should have shot it. Brings it over to Van Exel. 23-footer, 3-pointer, no. And on the rebound is a foul on Lynch pushing off. That's free throw time. Magic talking to the referee, glaring at him.
And that's going to send J.R. Ryder back to the line again, where he has been absolutely perfect, I believe, this evening.
Yeah, Ryder has been perfect in most of the things he's done tonight. He's only shot 2 free throws, made them both from the field goal department. He's 4 out of 6. Laker basketball brought to you by Great Western's family of companies. $38 billion strong. And by Toyota. Toyota, I love what you do for me. Boy, the Lakers just can't get on track tonight. He's tried several combinations out there. Ryder's free throw is perfect, 3 for 3. As a team, they're 9 for 11. And the Lakers are 1 for 2. In the last 6 games, before this game, the Lakers' opponents had shot 189 free throws. The Lakers 91. The same trend going tonight.
Well, with the up-tempo, you would think the Lakers get themselves to the line a little bit more, and so let's hope that's the case as the season winds down.
Here's the biggest lead of the game for either team, 42-34, 3:17 to play in the half. Christie's got the ball. Christie is playing the off guard, but dribbling. Stop. 17-footer, no good, but he was fouled. They're going to call it on Ryder, who had his hand in the air before the whistle stopped. Tweety, tweet, tweet.
That's because he had his hand up to play defense as Doug Christie went elevating to go over him, and J.R. Ryder's asking the official what I did wrong there.
The Utah Jazz playing at home tonight, expecting a victory they need. They lost. Their home record is now 27-8 as Golden State beat them 116-113. Free throw is no good by Christie. The Lakers' 3rd free throw of the game. They've made 1. Here's the next one. That's no good again, and the rebound is off to Leitner. Leitner's got 6 rebounds and 10 points. He hadn't scored a field goal in the second quarter. He's got 4 free throws. Timberwolves 16 for 36, 44%, and the Lakers identical. Here's the ball. Saved by Lynch. He's got the ball to Van Exel. He comes underneath, puts it high off the glass, and scores a magnificent shot, and he is fouled. Well, that is a tremendous play by 2 rookies.
Yeah, the 2 rookies collaborated on that play. It was a good defensive sequence as Nick Van Exel knocks it free, and George Lynch saves it as he's diving at Jack Nicholson's feet. And then off to the races goes Van Exel. He gets fouled by Chuck Person. Basket counts. 3-point opportunity.
Look at Nicholson. Lynch took one of his shoes. Free throw is no good. The rebound is off. The Lakers trail 42-36.
That's why they're not at the free throw line. They can't convert when they're there.
That's the first time the Lakers have scored on a turnover tonight. The score turnover, points off turnover, 16-2. Jump shot by Frank out in front, no good. Ryder gets the rebound, turns and hits a 15-footer. That is an athlete. That is an athlete, folks. 44-36.
That's an incredible play there.
It really was.
He caught that ball going away from the basket and turned and shot.
And had body control. Now here's a whistle coming down the floor, and the foul is called on Williams. He fouled Van Exel. That's free throw time. Wow, the Lakers 1 for 5 free throwing.
Well, if they cut down their turnovers and make their free throws, they'd have a lead.
Yeah, and start the game over, they'd be tied. Here's the free throw, 44-37.
Minnesota says, yeah, I'd let you cut down your free throws, or give you your free throws, but I'm not going to let you start the game over.
Okay. This is the 4th meeting. Boy, would the Timberwolves like to split the 4 game? They can with a victory tonight. All right, both free throws good, 44-38. Ryder with the ball, bounce the left side to Williams. He stops, misses from 15, gets it back. He's fouled by Christie. That'll be 2 shots, regardless of whether they figured he was shooting or not. The Lakers are out of fouls.
And I don't believe this is a guy you want to send to the line. This last season, he broke the long-standing record for consecutive free throws made during a season. It was 78 by Calvin Murphy. He shattered it.
Yeah.
It's up to 98 now.
97.
97?
Yeah.
Wow, that
is something. That is something. But you say, well, that'll never be broken. But, you know, somebody will come along and break it.
Exactly.
The only record I don't think will ever be broken, Stu, is the 33 straight. What, 83% this year? Yeah, I know it.
Well, he's been injured a lot.
He's been injured, and he said his arm was tired from last year.
Yeah, he's been injured a lot.
45-38. Some of these are going over their head. With the ball, Christie. Christie over in the front court. Christie against Williams, 2:17 to play in the first half. The ball to Van Exel. Van Exel hadn't had a 3 yet tonight, has he? Tries a 2 from 22. That's no good. The rebound tipped by Campbell. Nice try. Wouldn't go in. Leitner yanks down another rebound, his 7th. Now we got Leitner dribbling. Long strides. He stops. Brings the ball out in front of Williams. Back to Leitner. Underneath to Frank. Unguarded. Here comes Vlade. Knocks it out of bounds. And then falls on his wallet.
Yeah, you have to applaud that kind of an effort because Vlade was helping out. And then all of a sudden he goes back in to try to get to Frank. Not only gets there, he blocks it from behind, then tries to save it, diving out of bounds. That's just good hustle, the kind that makes all coaches happy.
That play and the one by Lynch were the highlights of the half defensively. Here's the ball down the middle of Frank. Bounce underneath. Nice pass. And trying to spin it up. No good. Ryder missed the rebound of Vlade. Length the court pass on the wrong side of the receiver. And Christie can't get it. Hurdles the VIP seat. And good thing those 2 guys went out for a hot dog because they're empty.
Well, the fly pattern, Vlade, is supposed to come over the inside shoulder, not the outside. And Vlade threw the ball away.
45-38. If Magic coaches 10 years, he won't have many quarters worse than this one. Rather halves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leitner's got the ball. Leitner has missed 7 games or so with a groin injury. He didn't play against the Lakers, and the Lakers eked out a win up there about 10 days ago. Here's Leitner over to baseline. Jump shot by Ryder. In and out. Rebound of Vlade again. Vlade gives the ball off to Van Exel. 1.5 minutes to play. Van Exel down the middle of Worthy. Good pass to Christie. Great pass. Christie scores. Basket counts, foul. If Worthy shoots the ball, he's going to get charged.
That's a good play by James Worthy, and then a better play by Doug Christie to change direction, then change hands while he's in the shot motion as Worthy catches it, passes it to Christie. Christie, little change of direction, then into the left hand. Contact, 3-point opportunity. Lakers down by 5, trying to make it 4 if Christie is successful on this free throw.
That
nice
was a heck of
individual
a play. It really was a nice play by both men. Lakers have made their last 2 free throws, giving them 3 out of 7 for the ball game. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance. Boyd Robertson is our floor director. Here's the free throw. 3-point play is completed, and the Lakers pull it within 4.
In a very low-scoring first half.
Yes, very low. Lakers' biggest deficit was 8. Now we got 1:17 to play. The Lakers can close it some more if they can get a stopper here. Dribble drive. Williams goes around Van Exel on the pass. There's a foul, and they're going to call it, I think, on Lynch. Let's see. Yep, they get Lynch again.
Well, what will happen is when you get penetration, when your front line breaks down, or your back line as far as the guards are concerned, when they break down off the dribble, then your bigger players have to slide over and give help, and they get themselves in foul trouble because that. You have to be able to contain the dribblers.
Reggie Jordan comes in, and out goes Lynch. I talked about the Laker trading cards. 13,000 fans will get them when they come to the game on Friday night. That's compliment to Toyota. Free Laker team posters to the first 15,000 fans at the Lakers Atlanta Hawk game on Sunday. Compliments of Foot Locker. So there's something for all of you each time you come. Vlade leaves the ball game. Campbell returns. Campbell had 13 points in the first quarter. Hasn't scored since. He's only had 2 shots since. 46-41. The free throw by Williams is good. And Williams now in the ball game has made 3 out of 4 free throws and extends the lead to 6. 1:10 to play. Christie dribbling the ball, bringing it down the floor, takes it out of the hands of Van Exel, who was over here on the far side. Christie down the middle, in deep, throws it up left-handed and scores. No basket. No basket. No continuation, I guess.
Yeah, he took one more dribble.
Yeah, if he takes another dribble, you can't get the continuation.
But he'll go to the line to shoot too, as both teams are obviously out of fouls.
The Lakers shouldn't be very tired in the second half tonight.
They didn't run very much in the first half.
They haven't had any fast breaks to speak of. Christie can do some of the darndest things that you can imagine, that you can draw up on a drawing board. And then he'll come up with some things that you don't want to draw on a drawing board. Van Exel went over to shake his hand after he missed, and Christie said, "Get out of here, little fella. I got to make one." He's made 1 out of 4.
Starting to think about his free throw shooting now, too.
He better, unless that bounces in. He's 1 out of 5 as he misses. Another rebound to Leitner. He's a tower of strength, I'll tell you. Here's the ball to midcourt to Williams. 57 seconds left. Pass. Intercepted by Van Exel. 3-on-2 break. Right side to Christie. He'll go underneath. Now there's what I'm talking about. He threw up a shot. Jordan missed the rebound. No good. Rebound to Christie. Christie underneath throws it up, and it goes in and out. The rebound is up. Here they come. 2-on-1. The ball to the right side to West. West changes direction. Forgot the ball. Gets it back. Gives to Leitner. He misses. Gets it back. Puts it up. That's in there. Christie at the other end put up an absolutely impossible shot to start that melee.
Yeah, I agree. But in that situation, I think what was going through Doug's head that time was he just knew the whistle was going to sound, and it didn't.
49-41, the Lakers trail. 23 seconds left to play. And here is Christie giving the ball off to Van Exel. 18 seconds left to play. The 24-second clock is active. It's down to 5. It's over to Reggie Jordan. Back out to Van Exel. It's clock's at 1. He fires to beat the clock. Missed it. And we got now 7 seconds left. They could get another shot. Here comes... they're going to score anyway. Oh, no, it didn't score. But out there, they're going under for a shot. And they tried to stop him from scoring as he went under. Is that Maxey?
Big Marlon
Maxey, yeah. Marlon is a big kid, is right. Texas El Paso, 6'8", 251, just came in the game. And the Lakers are going to have quite a deficit facing them. There's 3 seconds left.
Well, let's see what Maxey can do about knocking down a couple of free throws. If he makes both of these, the Lakers could go down at half 10 points, and they'd have their work cut out for them.
He has made 50 of 65 free throws. These guys that spend time in the weight rooms lifting iron, you can see it on their upper bodies, can't you?
And he's pretty good free throws.
Yes, he is.
77%, made 24 out of his last 25, and then he blows that one.
Now coming in is Smith again. Out goes Williams. Chris Smith, he played well for probably 10 or 12 minutes. 3 seconds left. Lakers will not utilize a timeout. They'll get the ball and throw long. Rebound is out. Campbell's got it. He throws short. The half ends in the backcourt. All right. At the end of the first half, Stu, it's Wolves dominating play, isn't it?
Dominating the play, taking it right to the Lakers. We've got 24 minutes left to see if they can turn it around.
The first half is over, and the score is Minnesota 49, the Lakers 41. This is the Los Angeles Lakers Basketball Network. Now for our prime ticket viewers, let's go to the press box. Here's Ron Pitts. Come on in, Ron.
All right, Chick, some wild shooting going on down there. Up next in the Chevron at the Half update, in spite of what you may think, there is action away from the Forum tonight, and we'll get you caught up on all of it right after this.
make a run for the cup, or are they on thin ice?
Gretzky down the middle. Gretzky, point, shoots, scores! Ryder with it, in front, he shoots, he scores! In the middle. Save by Kelly Rooney!
It's Kings Hockey, only on Prime Ticket.
So she stared deep into my eyes and said, "Hi."
Nice hat.
Nice arm, I replied suavely, just to break the ice.
What are you drinking?
Zima.
Zima. What is that? Beer?
No, it's not like beer, you see? No zuds.
Wine cooler?
No. See for yourself.
Zow.
Disarming taste.
Yet somewhat sophisticated.
She smiled subtly at me and said, "Say, what's your sign?"
Stop.
We're inside 2 minutes tie game.
Just a little reminder that right now your favorite Bud beers are just $9.99 an 18-pack at Circle K.
Buy your suit at C&R, and thanks to our express tailoring, it'll be ready in 1 day. Buy it at a department store, and you'll have to wait a little longer. C&R Express Tailoring.
It's the famous Big Star, the burger that made Carl's Jr. famous. Hurry in and get the famous Big Star for just 99 cents, now at Carl's Jr.
Elsewhere in the court, the Dallas Mavericks desperately trying to shake a 14-game losing streak played host tonight to intrastate rival San Antonio. First quarter, good D by Willie Anderson forces the bad shot. Rodman, Vinny Del Negro, who finds David Robinson for the slam. The Dallas answers. Jamal Mashburn with a sweet reverse layup. Nice. But Rodman finds the Admiral on the break for the jam. Spurs over the Mavericks. Robinson with 37 points. In other scores, the Rockets over the Kings in the second. Akeem out for the Rockets, serving a 1-game suspension, while the Rockets have lost 5 in a row. The Blazers over the Sonics in the second. Sonics have won 6 straight and have the league's best record at 51-17. Meanwhile, in New York, first quarter, Hornets open the game with a 13-0 run. Alonzo Mourning drives, scores, and is psyched. Knicks fight back. Anthony Mason gets his own miss and puts it in. Knicks led by 1 at the half, and the Knicks go on to win it. Oakley with 22 points. In other scores, Magic over the Bullets, Shaq with 25, and the Pistons get the Heat, Dumars with 30 points. Lakers trailing at the half at the Forum. We'll be right back right after this.
Hurry up. And wait. Hurry up. And wait. Seems like a fact of life. Except, of course, at Chevron Fast Pay, where you pay right at the pump. Simply insert your Chevron card or any major credit card, get your gas, take your receipt, hurry up, and go. Chevron Fast Pay. Simply smarter.
Every year, British Airways brings 24 million people together. British Airways, the world's favorite airline.
This is LA! We have tons of friends. This is Posh. This is my wife. This is my neighbor. This is my son-in-law. This is my very good neighbor. This is my number 2 daughter. Hey! This is my neighbor, John. When I found out that I needed surgery, it was kind of a shock.
Luckily, it turned out.
Aflac really helped protect our savings. Just really took the worry away.
Aflac covers the unexpected costs of getting better so you can get on with life.
Don is definitely not a dancer.
You trust Sam Winston for tires and brakes. Why not batteries?
Finding the best hamburger value doesn't have to be brain surgery. Rallies. You stopped at the right place.
Shipping a package to Omaha? That's a milk run. Try customs in Shanghai. That calls for local know-how. DHL. We'll take it from here.
That's it. You're caught up. Join Alan and Billy at 10 for the Press Box. They'll get you caught up on everything that's going on, including the shocking news from the NFL, the big shakeup down in Big D. We'll tell you about it at 10.
It's not an earthquake. It's not a bulldozer. It's not an encyclopedia salesman. It's your dog. And we can help you install his own door. At Home Base, our entire customer service staff has gone through special training. So in addition to pointing out our everyday low prices, they can help you find lumber, tools, hardware, and everything else you need to complete your project. Home Base, ready to help.
He's coming, bringing a taste that won the West. Jack in the Box serves up the new Sourdough Ranch Chicken Sandwich with the great Western tastes of creamy ranch dressing and grilled sourdough. The Sourdough Ranch Chicken Sandwich.
Oh, this is unbelievable. You can get a hamburger, taco, and fries for just $1.09.
It's true. All three for just $1.09. It's the big deal at Jack in the Box.
Wait till the oyster boy hears about this.
500 flights coming and going every business day. Fanning out non-stop to cities on 4 continents. Covering the sky with more flights from the Los Angeles area than any other airline. A kaleidoscopic array that could only be brought to you by United and United Express. Come fly the airline LA calls first. Come fly the friendly skies.
Think of all this as a large block of ice. Think of this as a chip off the old block. Coors Light's aged ice cold. So when you think of ice, think of the silver bullet. The only way to chill.
At the first tickly itch of athlete's foot, Desonex. Killing those grungy fungi before they get racket inverted. Go get that can now, or else don't blame Desonex.
If you demand more from an aftershave than alcohol burn, you gotta try alcohol-free Sensitive with Cooling Sensates. It's proof aftershave doesn't have to hurt to work. Take the heat out of aftershave. Demand proof. Try alcohol-free Sensitive from Old Spice.
Well, the score at halftime, Minnesota 49, the Los Angeles Lakers 41. And Stu, the baskets were even 18-18, but the Lakers can't get to the free throw line enough. They got outscored at the free throw line.
Can't get to the free throw line and can't hold on to the basketball. Between that and the turnovers, they find themselves down by 9 or 8.
Another reason they're behind by 8 is because of a couple of great plays by Isaiah Ryder. Boy, he hit a jumper that was something.
Yeah, he's showing why he's such an exciting player. He had a rebound basket, falling away about the free throw line, just elevates, goes up. Nothing but bottom, and he's just a talented player. Has a tremendous future ahead of him. He led the Timberwolves in scoring with 14. Christian Laettner had 12. Doug West came in off the bench and had 10. Michael Williams with 5. Mike Brown had 4. Chris Smith and Thurl Bailey 2 points apiece.
Nick Van Exel made a couple of nice alley-oop passes.
Well, he's been doing that a lot this season for the Lakers, but he had one in particular to Eldon that was right on the money. A perfect pass, and Eldon, with his leaping ability, threw it home. Eldon had a big first quarter, cooled off in the second, but still had 13 to pace the Lakers. Vlade Divac with 8. Nick Van Exel had 7. Doug Christie had 5. James Edwards had 4. James Worthy and Tony Smith 2 points apiece.
Who are the rebound leaders?
Well, for the Lakers, as usual, it's Vlade Divac with 7. George Lynch had 4. For the Timberwolves, Christian Laettner had 9 in the first half. Mike Brown had 5.
Well, Stu, in the few seconds we got left here, I think the Lakers look totally confused in that first half. In fact, I was just figuring here, in their last 4 quarters, going back to the previous game, they've scored 20, 24, 22, and 19 points. That's an average of 21. That, as you say, won't get it.
That won't get it done. And as you said, they did look confused. They look more confused tonight than they did in their opener for their new head coach.
Yeah. So I got a hunch that right now Magic Johnson's really laying some tongue on him. So we'll see what happens when we come back. For Stu, I'm Chick. Enjoy it, won't you? On the Lakers Basketball Network.
Prime Ticket, the home of pro beach volleyball. Come out!
Prime Ticket presents the best in the West as the Bud Surf Tour hits the California coast.
Airport, please. I've got a 9 a.m. flight.
No problem.
Good.
What airline?
Alaska.
Alaska. First time Alaska?
Yes, it is. But airline never take off on time.
First time Alaska.
When Alaska Airlines says a flight will leave at 9 a.m., we do our best to make sure it does.
I tell you, they never leave on time.
So usually the only time you'll have to wait for a plane is when you miss one.
What's the world coming to?
These days, people who really understand money carry the Discover Card. That's because the Discover Card Cashback Bonus Award is just that. Cash. Everyone can use more cash, and there's no annual fee. That's why the Discover Card is the choice of people who really know the deal. It pays to discover the card that pays you back.
Every morning when a GTE telephone customer picks up the phone, this is what they get. Every morning when they give someone a ring, this is how we answer. Every morning when they make a call without giving it a thought, it's because our network operations centers were awake all night, checking telephone lines, getting ready for this morning. Network operation centers from GTE spot problems before they happen. Another way. It's amazing what we can do together.
This is a taste of McDonald's Lowdown Menu. So relax and enjoy a taste of McDonald's Lowdown Menu. No, wait, look out for this Universal Studios coupon offer only at McDonald's for $5 off admission to go behind the scenes of Jurassic Park. Now at Universal Studios Hollywood. Okay, now you can eat. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the NBA.
Minnesota up by 8 points, 49-41. Our halftime stats tonight, again, are brought to you by Great Western Bank.
Well, in the first half, the Lakers only made 40% of their shots, 18 out of 45. The Timberwolves weren't much better, 18 out of 44, 41%. But from the free throw line, 4 out of 10 by the Lakers. The Timberwolves, 13 out of 18, that's 72%. Lakers were out-rebounded by 2, 27-25. 13 first-half turnovers for the Lakers, only 7 for the Wolves.
Thursday night, the Lakers are in Seattle to meet the Supersonics. We're going to have that game for you on KLAC and the Laker Radio Network, as well as KCAL TV Channel 9. Airtime, radio 6:45, and television joins us 15 minutes later. Our next Prime Ticket simulcast will be this Friday night as the Lakers host Hakeem Olajuwon and the Houston Rockets right here at the Great Western Forum. Be sure to join us on KLAC at 6:30 for the Laker Line Talk Show and on Prime Ticket at 7:15 for the Lakers Tonight.
Well, we talked about the Lakers having turnovers, and the Timberwolves have made them pay. With those turnovers, 13 turnovers the Lakers have, the Timberwolves have scored 16 points off of those, while the Lakers have only converted 2 points off of the Timberwolves' 7 turnovers.
Fans, you can visit any LA area Copeland store and register to win an autographed Laker practice jersey, compliments of champion. Deadline is April the 15th. Magic Johnson ready for the second half. The question is, are his team mates on the playing floor ready? Here's Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Van Exel against Williams. Van Exel wants to go inside, can't. Smith can. He goes underneath to Blotty and he scores. Leitner claims that Blotty pushed him off.
Well, Leitner was fronting, so he didn't have to worry about getting pushed.
49-43 is the score. The Lakers are trailing by 6. Williams with the ball in the front court. Williams looking for Leitner out in front. Still dribbling above the three-point line. Guarded by Van Exel. Now Williams backs in, takes the ball over to Person. Quick shot from 20 feet. No good. Nice rebound, Eldon Campbell. That gives him 4 rebounds in the game. He hadn't scored since the first quarter when he had 13. Lynch hadn't scored at all. That's charge. They didn't call it. Lynch picks it up and scores his first basket. Wow.
He got away with one.
Williams down hard.
Yeah, he got away with one there.
49-45. The Lakers make 4 in a row to pull to within 4. Williams has the ball in the front court. Williams against Van Exel. Boy, Shadale Street has seen very little playing time in this ball game. Here's the ball. Person brings it over here to the right side, clearing it off. And this with the ball is Ryder. Drives around Smith, comes underneath, delays the shot. No good. The rebound is off to Campbell, who forced him to alter the shot. Nice play by Campbell. Help out defense. Now we got the ball to Van Exel. Down the middle he goes. In deep he comes. Makes a left-hand layup. They need a 20. They're going to take a full timeout. A full timeout as the Lakers score 6 in a row, Stu.
That's the way you start the third quarter. You come out with aggression. If you have a lead, you build on it. If you're in a deficit, you get rid of it. And the Lakers are doing just that. And Nick Van Exel says, he's holding me, but I can score anyhow on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Miller Genuine Draft Rusty Wallace Stock Card. See it. Hear it. Feel it. Catch it, if you can.
I've got this friend who owns a business, and he has some real good people working for him. So I told him to sign him up for Great Western Direct Deposit. On paydays, their money will go into their checking account automatically. No rushing to the bank, no waiting in line, and they'll save money. See, Great Western throws in a regular checking account with no monthly service charges. So if you've got employees, offer them Great Western Direct Deposit. I've got it.
It's not Harvard. It's not Yale. It's not Princeton. It's the training class at Home Base, and all of our employees have to pass it. At Home Base, all our sales and service staff have received more training, which means they're more knowledgeable and more helpful than ever before. So you can be sure to get the answers to all your questions, no matter what subject it is. Home Base, ready to help.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Protective services provided by West Coast Detectives, a recognized leader in personal protection, threat assessment, and investigative services. West Coast Detectives, headquartered in North Hollywood, California.
All right, here we go. Williams coming in the front court. The Lakers scored 41 points in 24 minutes. Now they come out and score 6 in a minute and 20 seconds. We pulled it within 2. We got the ball to Person at the three-point line. Person against Lynch. The ball to Williams. In low to Leitner. Turn at the base. 17-footer won't go down. The rebound is off fought for and saved. Oh, a fortunate save at the baseline as Lynch had fought with Lottie for the ball. Neither one knew who the other guy was, of course. Nice save by Van Exel. Now the Lakers come down to attack and try to score, maybe go ahead. Tony Smith with the ball out in front. Tony with the starting guard tonight. Throws a soft pass into Blotty. He gets a good pass to Campbell, and Campbell misses from 16 feet. The rebound is always taken by Leitner, his 10th board of the game. Coming to the ball in the front court, Williams gives it off to Chuck Person. Back to Michael Williams. Williams dribbling the ball against Lynch. Williams is much taller and a little bit quicker. Bounce pass into Person, out in front to Leitner. Three-point country to Brown. Over the baseline to Ryder. Ryder's got all the moves they ever invented for a player. He tries to use them on Smith, and Smith covered him up brilliantly. And the ball comes cross-court to Person for three. He got it at the buzzer. Wow. A great job of defense on Ryder by Tony Smith.
Yeah, that was a good job. But they freed up and left Chuck Person behind the stripe, and that's one guy you don't want to leave there.
Here's Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Person now has made 82 of those this year. Van Exel takes the ball in low to Campbell. Campbell dropped the ball, picks it up, looks for, and still looking, goes to the dribble. That's a foul on Leitner. You can't do that. Leitner put both arms around him and spun him like a top.
Christian Leitner, I don't think he should even argue this call.
I don't either.
He thinks, I can steal this ball, but I have to hold on to do it.
And then crab on the call. 52 to 47. The inbound pass comes to Van Exel, coming around to pick by Campbell. Keep going underneath. Throws up a 5-footer. No good. Gets it back. Puts it up quickly. No good. Rebound Vlade. Puts it up and scores. That little guy Van Exel kept it alive if he didn't score it. 52 to 49. And with the ball in the front court, Brown dribbling the ball. He looks at me. Sure is. Looks like me trying to pole vault 18 feet. 52 to 49.
18 feet. Try 8.
I won 17-9 once. Here's the ball out in front to Leitner. Leitner holds it up on an elevator. Lob under to Brown. Knocked away. And the darn thing went in the basket off the fingertips of Lynch. You'll give the basket to Ryder, who was underneath the basket. Who'd they give it to?
Ryder.
Yeah, that's where they should have. That's right. 54-49. Ball in low to Campbell, backing in, turn. Leitner gives him shooting room, and he makes a 5-footer. First point he's made since the first quarter, but he had a big first quarter, 13. Lakers playing catch-up, trail by 3. Leitner front court, moves in on Campbell, comes around Campbell, scores easily. And it's 56-51. And the Lakers down by 5 at the 8-minute mark of the third quarter. Here's Van Exel. He's more active in this period. The ball to Vlade. He ran 3 or 4 steps down the middle of Campbell. He goes underneath, makes a left-hand tough shot. He had to elevate and shoot it over Brown and Leitner.
Well, he has shown some real good quickness in the last couple of weeks, and in the last 11 games coming into tonight, he's averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds.
Here's Brown dribbling. When he dribbles, I think it's an aftershock. Here's the ball underneath to Williams. Lays it up, no good. The rebound is off and is taken by Smith. He comes out of the backcourt and gives to Van Exel. Van Exel changes direction. Down the middle, gives to Vlade, and Vlade is fouled hard by Leitner. 2 shots. Boy, I'll tell you, Van Exel penetrates quickly.
He has that ability. I mean, he can get up and down the floor.
Worthy is coming in for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, Nick
between
Van Exel
free throws.
Makes it happen. Makes the play for Vlade, who gets butchered by Christian Leitner.
They're going to take Lynch out because Lynch has got 3 fouls. I would assume that's what they're going to do. Vlade at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. This is only the Lakers' 11th free throw of the game.
Leitner having a conversation with the fans, and they're showing their disapproval.
As I said, he's been an enigma.
Look at him. Look at him. He's clapping with them.
Free throw is no good. If my opponent missed one that badly, I'd clap too. Broken nose suffered by Stacey King in the first 2 minutes of the game. Lakers are 4 for 11 free throwing. 5 for 12. And it's 56-54. Despite all of that, those bad numbers, the Lakers are right there. 7.5 to play in the third quarter. You got to win this one. You got to go to Seattle. Then you got Houston. Then you got Atlanta here Friday and Sunday. Ryder with the ball. Ryder against Smith. Bounce pass goes into Leitner against Campbell. Leitner's pretty quick with that first step. There's the step, but he didn't try to penetrate yet. He looks under the basket of Brown, brings it out in front instead, flipping it off, and trying to shoot the ball. Person is blocked, and 24 expires. Block shot, James Worthy. Nice.
They should give that 24-second turn violation to Christian Leitner. He caught the ball and just held it way too long and did nothing at all with it. And then Worthy made sure of the violation with the block on Person.
Great block. Van Exel with the ball against Smith. A couple of, as we said earlier, quick fellas. Van Exel front court. Over the sideline he goes in front of the Minnesota bench, comes out in front, now in a pick and roll, gets to Worthy, he's down the middle, left-hand layup is good, and we're tied at 56. The Lakers have made up an 8-point deficit in exactly 5 minutes and 16 seconds.
James Worthy has made that left-handed shot a lot lately.
He sure has. Leighton's got it. Wouldn't he have been something if he had that in his prime to go with the other thing? Now the ball into Ryder, punched away by Smith. Nobody knows it, so Ryder goes to get it. Ball out to Brown, 20-foot frozen rope. No, the rebound is a push-off foul on Ryder. He gets caught with some of the darndest fouls and then complains on it.
Then gave Nick Van Exel a little bit of a shove, and then goes over to him and pats him on the head.
Rubs his head. Yeah, I know. 56 all. The Lakers can take the lead. They haven't led for a long time. In fact, about midway through the second quarter.
JR goes out of the game, and he is not a happy camper.
J.R. Ryder is out of the game with his third foul. Here's the ball in the front court. Van Exel, 20-foot right-hander. No good. Rebound is off to Leitner. Leitner gets his 11th rebound. He comes dribbling out of the backcourt for 6'11". Doesn't he handle that body? Here he comes in deep. Underneath he goes. Puts it up and Campbell sends it back. It goes to Vlade. 4-on-2 break. Van Exel, right side to Worthy. Underneath. Beautiful pass to Smith. Score. Nice. Timeout. Minnesota. Listen to the crowd now. Stewart's an exact turnaround from the first game, Magic coach.
Yeah, the first half of the first game they played well. The second half they didn't do too good. This game they're doing it in the second half as Nick Van Exel leading the way. Says, Worthy, get me an assist. Worthy says, no, I want one of my own on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The powerful all-aluminum alloy engine in the Lexus ES is so incredibly quiet. You can hear the cliche.
Come out to play and bring your Gatorade.
When you've got a thirst, you better have your Gatorade. Because nothing's better at quenching your deep down thirst all the way to the core. Not even water.
Come out to play.
Nothing works better.
Gatorade Thirst Quencher for that deep down body thirst.
He's coming, bringing a taste that won the West. Jack in the Box serves up the new Sourdough Ranch Chicken Sandwich with the great Western tastes of creamy ranch dressing and grilled sourdough. The Sourdough Ranch Chicken Sandwich.
Oh, this is unbelievable. You can get a hamburger, taco, and fries for just $1.09.
It's true. All three for just $1.09. It's the big deal at Jack in the Box.
Wait till the oyster boy hears about this.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Lexus Luxury Automobiles, the result of a relentless pursuit of perfection. By Gatorade. And by Payne Weber, we believe our most important investment is an investment in relationships.
I'll tell you, it's nice to get back to the running game, but it's also nice when you have unselfish players. Worthy spots the open man. That's Tony Smith on that last play. Gives him the pass. Tony scores. That's what it takes to be successful. Unselfishness all the way down your ball club.
58 to 56, third quarter, 3 out of 10 for the Timberwolves field goals. The Lakers have made 8 out of 12, and the Lakers have taken the lead 58 to 56 by outscoring them 11 to 7. We've played half of the period. Here's a dribble drive, going to the baseline. West, he's a great one. He hits a 20-foot jumper. This kid is so good. How they could possibly have him on the bench is beyond me. 58 all. Maybe they know something we don't know. Now we got Smith with the ball going the other way for the Lakers.
They don't.
Tony comes out in front. No, I don't think so either. Tony yo-yoing up and down against Ryder. Isaiah, his name. They call him TR. Here's Worthy posting up. Smith still dribbling. Is that too long? Only 8 seconds left, guys. You better get it in gear. Smith dribble drive down the middle underneath. Missed the layup. The rebound is off and is grabbed by Brown. Smith's on his wallet. So it's a 5-on-4 break. Smith comes in deep. Does the turn in the lane. Shot no good. The rebound is off. Taken beautifully in there by Tellus Frank and brings it out in front smartly to Brown. Brown takes it over to West. He just made one from right there. This time he's got Worthy on him. Now the pass in low to Ryder. That's trouble. Right-hand jumper, no good short. Rebound Worthy with authority. His pass is to Smith streaking 2-on-2. He'll go under this time and score. He did. He said, I missed one chick, but not two.
Nice change of direction again by Tony Smith. Good body control, and then the finish.
444. He did that finish off with the right hand. Normally it's with his left if he can. 60-58 is the score. And here in the third quarter, we got Chris Smith dribbling the ball against Van Exel, brings it over to West. West guarded by Worthy. West shoots a two-pointer, but there's a whistle that sounded. That basket will not count. Will not count. It was not simultaneous. It's going to be a foul on Vlade Divac holding Brown.
That's Vlade's first foul. I remember when Vlade used to pick up his first foul after like
in
12
warm-ups.
seconds.
60-58. He doesn't fall down as much either. That's the thing that I think has improved his game a lot. Silly as it seems, but you can't play when you're sitting.
Put your team in a disadvantage as well.
You got that right, fella. Here's Smith out in front. There's a pile of players over there. No Lakers in it.
Vlade gets another one. What was you going to say? Oh, James Worthy gets one.
Worthy is talking now to the referee and saying, I didn't do anything. Magic's not talking to James. He's talking to somebody else out on the floor.
It was a screen situation, and like bowling pins, they started going down.
Wouldn't have been funny if we're just talking about Vlade not falling down and if he'd have been in the bottom of that. Wouldn't be funny, but
ironic.
Here's the ball knocked loose by Smith, stolen by Worthy. Here comes Worthy. Worthy on the dribble. Worthy underneath. Scoop shot, good. The glide shot. Listen to this crowd now. That was some swoop, wasn't it?
That was the James Worthy of old.
Yeah, 62-58 is the score. 3:57 left to play in the third. The Lakers lead it. Ryder at the base, taking two of them back if he can. He missed from 20. The rebound is off underneath the basket. They feed it to Ryder again. It's knocked loose by Vlade. Great hands by Vlade. Worthy has it knocked away from him and out of bounds.
Oh, Vlade with a nice saving play. J.R. Ryder says, how'd you do that, Vlade?
Vlade said, fella, when you've been in the league 5 years, you'll understand these intricacies of the game.
And
say that again, Vlade, intricacies. No, facts. Here we go. Smith with the ball, 3:37 to play. Here in the third quarter, 62-58. My pal Greg's enjoying this one. Out in front the ball to Sedale Street, and Street gives the ball to Tony. In low to Campbell, backing in, turn, shoot, 6-footer, no good. Nice rebound, taken by West. West out of the back court.
the ball.
West going down West. Slam dunk. It's good. Woo. Nobody even made an effort to stop it.
The bottom line is you always stop the ball.
Seems like I heard that before, and I know that every coach in the country has reiterated it 10,000 times. You're right, Stu. 62-60. Smith dribbling, feeds the ball to Worthy, comes underneath, throws it up, no good. Worthy's down, the ball is off. Here they come. It's 4-on-3. Now we got the ball. Ryder stopped to tie it up from 20, and he does exactly that. A 20-footer from the left side. That gives him 18 points. Now the Lakers take a timeout. We're tied at 62, Stu.
Well, the Lakers need their timeout. They had all the momentum. It seemed like they were ready to go on one of their runs, but the Minnesota Timberwolves, led by Doug West, going all the way himself, and then you talk about finish. I'd say that's a big-time finish on the Lakers Basketball Network.
At Chevron, we considered some amazing ways to make it faster and easier for you to fill up when you're on the go. One of them even turned out to be practical. It's Chevron Fast Pay, where you pay right at the pump. Simply insert your Chevron card or any major credit card, get your gas, take your receipt, and take off. Chevron Fast Pay, simply smarter.
Doug West knows how to drive, Stu. You know that?
And he also knows how to finish. When he got his driver's license, he says, how do you stop? That's how you stop. When you get to the goal, you stop with a tomahawk dunk. Doug West, James Worthy, classic James Worthy with his swoop move. Defender runs by. Worthy just keeps floating on. Finish it and says, yeah, you remember that one, don't you?
Worthy's got 6 points in the ball game. Doug West, by the way, has made 6 out of 7 shots. We're tied at 62. We got 2:49 to play in the third. Doug West played his college ball at Villanova, his number 2 pick back in 1989. Last year he averaged 19 points. His career average is 11. Best game he ever had was 39.
Well, the Lakers on this possession should call Sedale Threet's number. Get him a shot.
Here he is with the ball. He's playing the point guard now. Christie's the other guard. Lob underneath to Campbell. Darn near went in the basket. Vladdy 2 games in a row almost threw one in on that pass. He did the last game. 62 all. And here's Ryder with it. A chance for Minnesota to take the lead back. I'll tell you, these guys are pretty tough. Pass in low. Frank's got it. Put it up underneath. No. Rebound tipped by Campbell. Kept alive and then dropped out of bounds by Frank. So the Lakers get another opportunity. Along the sideline there, coach. Young man Sidney Lowe in his second year took over midseason last year for Jimmy Rogers when they fired Rogers. All right, here it's 62 all, 2:15 to play in the period. And checking out in front is Chris Smith on Sedale Threet. Threet hasn't had a shot in the game, not a shot. He's played about 8 minutes. Here's the ball into Campbell, turn. Oh, what a bank shot, foul on Frank. Everybody in the building, including me, thought he was going to go to his left, and he came back to the right.
That was the quickest drop step Eldon Campbell has ever executed. Immediate drop step, attacks the basket, gets the basket, and the foul. If he plays with that kind of intensity, he's going to be just fine, as he's really having another good game.
Oh, that was a sensational move. You think that's an easy move, folks, without traveling. It is not. Free throw is on the way and good. 3-point Laker lead on Campbell. 20th point. The best game that Eldon ever had was 29. Now it's 65-62. He's also got 4 blocks tonight. He's got 5 rebounds. What else can the guy do?
Continue to do it.
We got Smith. Smith against Sedale Threet. I don't know how Threet's taking this coming off of the bench, but he might as well get used to it if they want him to. Ryder underneath, swings it up, no good. Rebound, Ryder takes it away from the Lakers, throws it up and misses. The rebound is off to Campbell, and Campbell is fouled. That is 5 team fouls, and Campbell will go to the line.
One thing about J.R. Ryder, when the ball's in his hands, you know what's going to happen. He is not looking to pass very often.
Never saw a shot he didn't like, huh? All right, 13,000 to 588 here. Still talking about that drop step shot that Campbell made a minute ago, converted it into a 3-point play, and now he can get 2 more. Lakers haven't enjoyed this much of a lead since the first quarter.
What was it, 10-4, their biggest lead? That was their...
That was right off the bat.
Right off the start.
Free throw is good. Campbell's got 21. He's liable to get a career high tonight. We got a full quarter to play.
Well, the next dead ball, unless he's shooting free throws again, he's going to be going out of the game as Kurt Rambis is checked in.
That's okay. That's okay. He'll rest and come back in the fourth. He makes 2 free throws, and it's 67 to 62. We got exactly a minute and a half left to play as the ball comes to the front court. And the charge of it is Chris Smith being pursued by Threet. Double team foul by Edwards. Edwards.
There was no reason for Edwards to do that time. Sedale was shadowing him.
That's what I was just going to say. Edwards was just in the way out there. And that is, I believe, it's only the 4th team foul. Well, maybe that's why they did it. They had a foul to give, but they might have given it a more opportune time. All right, here's Chris Smith with it against Sedale. Chris dribbling, comes to the 3-point line, brings the pass over here to the right side to Ryder. JR to the dribble. He goes around Edwards like he's nailed to the floor. Oh, great pass underneath, score. Slam dunk by Marlon Maxey. Oh, what a pass.
I'm sorry, JR. I didn't mean that you never passed.
That was nice. 67 to 64. 1 minute left to play here in the third. The Lakers have a 3-point lead. Edwards and Brown both are going at it. They'll one of them get a foul, or maybe both. Here's the ball to Worthy. Worthy holds it up, drives the lane, on the turn, pump, shoot an off-balance shot that falls in. Oh, he was very lucky on that. 69-64. It was an ill-advised shot, but he got the roll. And it's 69-64. And the Lakers have the 5-point lead. Is going under the basket now, trying to score is Smith, and he is fouled. You go to the line.
You do not drive on James Edwards. He is not a shot blocker. He's a body blocker. When he hits you, you're not going to get the 3-point play generally. You will get free throws if you're able to get up and get to the line.
All right, Smith the free thrower, 78% free thrower. Free throw is good. And it's 69-65. Ryder out of the ball game. And the Lakers with a 4-point lead. 40 seconds left to play in the period.
The Lakers do put their older players on the floor now. Aside from Doug Christie, Sedale Creek, James Worthy, James Edwards, and Kurt Rambis.
Free throw no good. The rebound is off to Edwards. 69-65. The Lakers lead it. And here's Christie with the ball. Christie has it in the front court. Christie looking for somebody to give to. The same unit they used in the first half, identically. Here's the ball into Edwards. Edwards against Brown. Edwards backing in. Comes down the middle. 8-foot fall away. In and out. Tough luck. Rebound. Rambis on the way. No. Rebound. Christie. He has it stolen. Worthy grabs the fumble and scores.
James Worthy. Oh, my goodness. He's been rejuvenated tonight, that's for sure.
71-65. The Lakers lead it. We got 14 seconds left in the period. And the Los Angeles Lakers really earned that one with rebounding, starting with Rambis. And then Christie. And then the fumble ball rolled into the hands of Worthy, and he slammed it. Dribble drive, Smith in deep. Ball gets away from him and hits the hand of Edwards and goes out of bounds as the quarter ends.
I tell you, Chris Smith is angry. He felt he was fouled, and I agree with him. The official just disdains all of his comments for right now. Quarter ends, the Lakers up 6, 71-65. What has happened to James Worthy? Fighting with Kurt Rambis, Doug Christie. It goes to James. James says, I want a two-hand dunk this time on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Sports, LA Style. Prime ticket.
Every year, British Airways brings 24 million people together. British Airways, the world's favorite airline. We're inside 2 minutes tie game.
Just a little reminder that right now your favorite Bud beers are just $9.99 an 18-pack at Circle K.
Buy your suit at C&R, and thanks to our express tailoring, it'll be ready in one day. Buy it at a department store, and you'll have to wait a little longer. C&R Express Tailoring.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out the best hamburger value. Rallies. You stopped at the right place.
Well, at the end of three quarters, the Lakers lead 71-65. Leading scorers in the game to this point for the Lakers, Eldon Campbell, 22. Vlade Divac has 13. For the Timberwolves, J.R. Ryder has 18 and Christian Laettner 14. Lakers shooting 46%, Minnesota 37%. Turnovers have been the key for the Lakers, and in third quarter, the Lakers outscored them 30-16.
To take a 6-point lead after trailing by 8 at the half. Here's the ball to West. West in the front court. West gets a screen by Laettner, goes around it, pivots, comes down the middle, brings out to Laettner. Good shooter, and he makes a 20-foot jumper. Laettner. He set out a lot of that quarter, and he's got 16 points. And the intercepted pass on the inbound play, Ryder throws it up and misses, but the rebound is off, and West gets it, and the Lakers being out-hustled here in the opening 30 seconds of the fourth.
They just threw that ball away.
West has got the ball. West brings it over to Laettner. Can he make two in a row? It doesn't try. The ball goes in low, and handling it in there, the Minnesota Timberwolves have Maxey. Now Laettner dribbling on Edwards. Edwards fakes a foul. Jump shot outside by Laettner, no good. The rebound is off to Rambis. Rambis clears the ball out to Christie, and Christie coming out of the backcourt. Christie goes across the orange 10-second line. Christie gets it to the three-point line. And he's guarded by Ryder, and the pass is horrible. He threw the ball to Smith, to Ryder, back to Smith. Smith underneath, puts it up and in, and Christie accountable for the basket. 71-69. No excuse for that pass.
No, that was just a very ill-timed pass. I know he wishes he had it back.
Here he is, dribbling the ball to the front court again. playing guard, strictly guard for Magic so far. Dribble drive down the middle, Christie, fouled on the dribble. Ball goes out of bounds. That's the fourth foul on Ryder. They got to have him in there. Rambis leaves the ball game, and Campbell comes in.
Yeah, Minnesota has to have Ryder and Doug West on the floor.
Would you believe Sedale Threet has not had a shot in this game? He had 2 in the last game. I'm talking about shots, not baskets. Now here's the ball. Sedale brings it on front to Worthy, and a foul back under the basket. It's going to be called on who? Worthy or Edwards? They're going to call it on Leitner. Oh, Leitner didn't believe that one. They were wrestling. It could have gone either way or both ways. That's 4 on Leitner.
Yeah, they've been battling for quite a while, and this time he gets called for the hold as he reaches back and just grabs James Edwards.
As I say, they were both doing it. Goes either way. Backing in is Edwards. He's going to get a charge in a minute. Turn, fall away 8-footer. No good. The rebound is off and it's taken by Leitner. Leitner doing a fine job rebounding with his 12th of the game. Long lead pass the other way to West. West loves that shot right there. And he hits a 19-footer. Nice shot. We're tied at 71. Didn't take the Lakers long to let that 6-point third-quarter lead get away. Any more than it did the Minnesotans' 8-point halftime lead. Now the ball goes in low. Handling it is Campbell. Backing in on Maxey. Turn. Bank shot of 8 is good. Boy, you think he didn't pick out that spot for that bank in his 24th point? Nice play. Eldon Campbell.
Eldon Campbell with 24 points to lead all scores.
Here's Ryder with it. Ryder gives the ball off to Leitner. They're both playing with 4 fouls. Leitner almost traveled. Bunny hop in the P-pass. Out in front to Smith. Chris Smith holding it up. Bounce down the middle of Maxey. In there a long time. He's still in there. Now the ball out in front. That means the 3-second area. Smith with it. 3 in the clock. 2 in the clock. He shoots with 1 in the clock. Miss from 20. The rebound comes to Sedale Threet on the long bounce. Sedale gives the ball to Christie. Christie in the front court. 73-71 Los Angeles, 4th quarter. The ball into Eldon Campbell. Campbell against Maxey. Campbell backing in again. Turn, shoot, no backboard this time. Straightaway shot, no good, and the rebound is off and is taken by West. What I meant by that, he didn't have any angle to use the board. Ryder dribbling the ball against Christie. Ryder backs up, shoots a 20-footer over Christie. That ties the game at 73, and Ryder now with his 20th point. Best game he's had as a rookie, 32. The best game the Laker rookie Lynch had, 30. Lynch has got 2 points tonight, and he's been virtually shut out in this ball game. He's got 4 rebounds. We're tied at 73. Now Christie dribble drive to the baseline. Christie holds it up, bounces the ball to Worthy. 19 feet to the right of the goal. Spins around his man underneath, puts it up, and it's blocked and sent into the crowd by Maxey. Tremendous defensive play, not even close to goaltending.
3 seconds left on the shot clock. That ball didn't touch anything. It would be due to the block shot. The Lakers have to look up and realize as Worthy has his knocked right out of bounds.
I'm just wondering if the Lakers know the clock.
They better.
They're taking Worthy out. Lynch will make the I'll say they better. 73 all is the score. 8:31 to play, but only 3 under 24. You got to catch and shoot. Throw it. Ball to Smith. He knows the clock. He shoots an 18-footer that comes off the top of the board. No good. And the 24-second clock is sounding because it didn't hit the rim. It used to be if that ball would have hit just like it did, that would have been okay to reset the 24. No more. Magic worried on the bench. Turnovers, 17-10. The Lakers on the wrong end of that. 73 all. The Lakers were down by 8 at the end of the half, up by 6 at the end of 3. Here we are in the 4th. Smith with the ball over to West. West is against Lynch. Dribbles around him. Comes in deep. Oh, what a left-handed shot. No good. Tipped in by Leitner. What a left-hand tip in. Fine play by both men, West and Leitner. 75-73. The Lakers have 8 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter, and they're down by 2. Van Exel back in. Yeah, he came along, tipped it. I hope they gave it to him. Underneath, Van Exel, shot no good. The rebound to Lynch, puts it up, missed it. Rebound is up, volleyball in the air, and is taken by Smith. Smith with the ball in the front court. Cross-court pass, baseline to Ryder, 17-footer. They're up by 4, and the Lakers better take a timeout. And Magic says, I agree with you. 77-73 is the score. 7:44 to play. Didn't take them long to outscore the Lakers here in this quarter.
Well, it's been a game of runs, and this time it's the Lakers on the bottom end of a run as J.R. Ryder knocks it down, gives the Wolves a 77-73 lead on the Lakers Basketball Network.
There's only one beer with pure refreshment written all over it. Cold filtered Miller Genuine Draft and MGD Light. why so many people are getting out of the old and into the cold.
Discount Tire Centers. The Price Blasters. Big and bold, Discount Tire Centers guarantees the lowest tire prices in California, 125%. If you find a lower advertised price, we'll refund 125% of the difference. Discount Tire Centers offer selection like Dunlop. Dunlop outperforms, and Dunlop beats the best. Nobody beats our prices guaranteed. Over 100 locations throughout the West. Discount Tire Centers has modern facilities and trained Dunlop pros. Discount Tire Centers and Dunlop set the standard, satisfaction guaranteed.
Believe it or not, we were the first airline to offer the passengers something to drink. These days, the menus are prepared by well-known chefs. Simple food, but it's done well and it's a la carte. Choose whatever you want. It comes from some of the best restaurants and bakeries where we fly.
And what is your choice, sir?
It's a nice change from airline food.
Some people just know how to fly.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste, less filling. Can your beer do this? And by Discount Tire Centers with guaranteed low prices on Dunlop steel belted radios. The Lakers in 4 minutes and 16 seconds have been outscored 12-2 in this quarter, Stu. They're 1 for 7 shooting. Here's a bounce of Vlade underneath. Now they're 2 for 8. Pretty nice play they set up during the timeout. 77-75.
Terrible defense by the Wolves, though.
I wanted to make the Laker offense look good.
Well, you did.
Here's the ball coming into Ryder. Ryder dribbling the ball against Tony Smith. Ryder's a very, very strong individual. Very strong. He's been talking trash, and I mean big trash, with Van Exel dribbling the ball to the baseline and losing it out of bounds to the west. That's one of the few mistakes he's made tonight, I'll tell you. The Lakers could catch him at 77. But the Lakers came out here soft to start the fourth quarter, got outscored 12-2. 77-75 now. 7 minutes left to play in the period. Here's Van Exel with it. Screened by Vlade. Van Exel holds it up and gives over to Tony Smith. In low they go to Worthy. They've taken 3 out again. Worthy backing in. Turn. Bank shot at 12. No good rebound. Smith. Good. Tony Smith. Only 6'3". Went up and put it in for the 77th point that ties it.
Yeah, Eldon Campbell misses the shot, but Tony Smith is there for the putback.
77-77 is the score. Here's the ball getting away from West for the second consecutive time, but they rule this time that it was knocked away by Lynch.
No, that ball hit.
Magic was doing some refereeing.
That hit Doug West on the knee and went out of bounds.
That's not what the referee called.
Well, he's the one that counts, I guess.
Yep. We have got 13 in the 24. West brings the ball to Leitner. Dangerous outside shooter. Good guy with the dribble drive. Good free throw. Vlade knocks it loose. Leitner goes to get it. Leitner picks it up and gives the ball over to Maxey. Maxey's 20-foot jumper on the way. No. Rebound is off. Free ball. Who's going to tip it up? Who's going to get it? It's finally gotten nicely by Lynch, and Lynch is pushed for a foul. Nice play by Lynch. And he got the goat of Maxey, who pushed him.
Pushed him right out of bounds, and the official right on the spot makes the play as the Lakers, Tony Smith, George Lynch battling on the boards. Finally, the push by Maxey.
Stu, that is a big factor in this game. That's 3 team fouls on them. The Lakers have none with 6:13 to play. All right, here's the ball out in front to Smith. Maybe that's one way they can get some free throws. Smith's 20-footer, no good, but the rebound is to Vlade. Somebody pushed off. Vlade pushed off. As soon as he heard the whistle, he knew what he had done.
Force a try. You never know what the officials might see or not see.
We're tied at 77. 6:06 left to play. Chris Smith has done a good job as their point guard most of the evening. He dribbles the front court. He's against the Lakers point guard, Nick Van Exel. Smith looking inside. On the simulcast, he brings it out in front to West. Back to Smith. Smith to Leitner. Leitner against Campbell. Leitner might shoot over him from there. Leitner getting ready, getting the rhythm. Fakes the shot, takes it in low. Maxey steps out of bounds. They didn't see it. He puts it up and scores. I thought he stepped out of bounds at the baseline.
It sure looked like it, but the official was only 3 or 4 feet away from it.
Was he watching the foot or was he watching the ball? 79-77. We'll take a look. Here's a dribble drive on Van Exel. Comes underneath. You know he's going to get butchered. He throws the ball away, but it's picked up by Lynch. Puts it up and in left-handed. George Lynch gets his 4th point of the game, and what a big play it was, and what a big play his rebound was a minute ago. And it's 79 all. Smith with the ball in the front court, 5:15 to play in the 4th quarter. Smith against Van Exel out in front. Everybody else down low. Here's the ball in the free throw line to West. Underneath the Leitner. Puts it up and it's blocked and knocked out of bounds by Campbell. Campbell jawing, or rather Leitner jawing with Vlade now. The foul is on Vlade. I think Campbell got a pretty good block on that ball, Stu, and Vlade got the arm, huh?
Both Vlade and Eldon challenged the shot. Vlade gets called for the foul. I thought it was Eldon really that got most of the body. And as Christian Leitner got knocked down, after he got knocked down, he got up and he got right in the face of Vlade Divac, and the officials trying to change or stop things from happening.
79. Leitner will break that tie. He does. It's 80-79.
17 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists.
Pretty good ball game.
Good ball game, is right.
Free throws both good. 81-79. I'll tell you one thing. They are making the Lakers work for their points. Really making them work.
Well, they have in all 4 games.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
They've really done the job.
The Lakers have only averaged 96 a game against this club. Here's the ball to Tony Smith. One bounce dribble, 20-foot jumper is good. Ties it up. When Tony gets that kind of upset and gets a chance to dribble it a couple of times for rhythm, and that's what it's for when you dribble it when you're wide open like that, it's 81 all. And Smith drilled it, and Smith in the ball game now as the starter tonight has 10 points. Here's the ball down the middle. In deep, Ryder throws it up. No good. Rebound is off. Free ball. Vlade had it. Vlade's got it back. Vlade coming with a dribble drive.
This should be interesting.
Vlade in deep. Vlade underneath. Score! Foul! Stu, what a play, huh?
I said it would be interesting when he got the ball about 3/4 on the court. I knew he was going to take it a long way, and did he ever take it a long way? He looks around, he says, I'm going the distance.
94 feet.
Gets fouled, gets the basket.
Gets the free throw. 84-81 Los Angeles, 4:27 to play. And 22nd timeout, Minnesota, 22nd timeout. The crowd is agog after being relatively quiet throughout the first half. We'll be back in a minute as Vlade is pummeled by his teammates. They say thanks on the Lakers Basketball Network.
This is a taste of McDonald's lowdown menu. So relax and enjoy a taste of McDonald's lowdown menu. No, wait, look out! For this Universal Studios coupon offer only at McDonald's for $5 off admission to go behind the scenes of Jurassic Park. Now at Universal Studios Hollywood. Okay, now you can eat. What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
Watch Vlade go, Stu.
Vlade loves to do this anyhow. He loves to show off his ball handling, dribbling skills. He goes the distance, gets fouled, gets the basket, makes the free throw, and then after the foul, he went over directly to Christian Leitner and just gave him a look as if to say, hey, guy, I can do it too. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists for Vlade Divac.
And 2 block shots, 84-81. 4:16 to play. The Lakers leader. Smith with the ball. Out in front to West. 20-foot jumper. Isn't that beautiful with a kid? He is so tough. It's unbelievable. He's made 7 out of 8 shots. And it's 84-83. The Lakers by 1. And now the Lakers have the ball to Vlade. In low it goes to Campbell. Campbell against Maxey. Campbell takes him in low. Throws it up. It's no good. Campbell had it back, but it bounces off Campbell's hands, then off Smith. The ball's going out of bounds to the Lakers. Boy, I thought the Lakers touched that last.
Eldon had an opportunity there. He thought he got fouled, but didn't finish the shot. Unfortunately, they get the ball back.
I had to reset him to 24, too. Smith takes it into Campbell against Maxey again. Backing in. He thinks he can score on him. Maybe he can. Missed a easy 2-foot jumper because he stood on the floor and threw it up instead of leaping. 84-83. Smith with the ball. They could take the lead back. Bounce pass given to Ryder. In low it goes to Leitner. Leitner holds it up. First name Christian. Leitner backing in on Campbell. Leitner down the middle. Leitner turns, pump fakes, brings it out in front to Smith. 3 on the clock. He fires and drills a 2-pointer. Nice shot. 85-84.
What a ball game.
Boy, Smith is a good one.
Back and forth with this.
The Wolves lead it 85-84. Can the Lakers get another one? We got Van Exel. It goes into Vlade against Leitner. They've had words and they've had action. Cross court to Smith. Smith dribbled down the lane. Stop. Feeds the ball off to Campbell. His 3-footer. He's fouled. Well, what's he calling? He's pointing at the floor. It must be calling on Ryder. Ryder almost did a handstand, a flip, and going to the line is Campbell. I think the reason he got upset, I think it was a belated call, Stu.
J.R. Ryder guarding Eldon. Eldon goes up. He gets hit. The ball just slips out of his hand. But the whistle didn't sound for a couple of seconds. Then when J.R. did it, he says, what happens here?
Full timeout is called. The Wolves lead at 85-84. Coming back with 2:59 to play. Campbell will have 2 free throws as a disgusted Ryder goes to the bench on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Check out its lines. Get behind the wheel, because now is the time to get to your Toyota dealer and get into quality. Toyota's March sales event is here, and so is the all-new Celica, with a brand new Celica lease deal. Only $259 a month can get you into performance and into quality. Also available is a special lease on Supra, the top gun of performance cars. So get to your Toyota dealer before this sales event ends.
Since your face can't adjust to your razor should adjust to your face, which is exactly why we designed the Schick Tracer. The Schick Tracer is the only razor with blades that bend and flex to the unique shape of your face. So the Tracer gets in close for a clean, comfortable shave. And since you can't change your face, maybe you should change your razor. Schick, we're changing the face of shaving.
My friend Bill calls me up, says let's hang out. So I say, how about the gym? How about the beach? Maybe get a dog, get a tattoo. But Bill has this thing about winning. He only likes to do things he can win. So he says, how about bikes? How about darts? How about arm wrestling? And I say, how about a game where I can actually win something useful, like money? How about Keno? The lottery game with 65,000 winners a day, Bill. 65,000. That's a lot of winners. And he says, great. I'll race you over there. Keno. It's action. It's money. It's money.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network.
This is Larry Burnett reminding you the press box is coming up right after the game, and tonight it's divorce cowboy style. Jimmy leaves Jerry. Get the details.
Well, these two teams have battled all season long. The Lakers lead the series in this year 2-1. 3 games decided by a total of 8 points. The road team has won all 3 games.
Campbell goes to the line. He has made all 4 free throws he's tried. He's made 10 field goals tonight. He has tried 23 shots. That's the most shots that he's ever attempted in a game. Previous high was 21, so that's a career.
You're talking about attempts. Sadell Threet hasn't had an attempt in this game. He's never gone an entire game without a field goal attempt since joining the Lakers 3 years ago.
Free throw is good. Gives the Lakers a tie. The next one, no good. Rebounds off to Van Exel, the littlest guy in Inglewood. 85-85, 2:55 left to play. And coming with the ball now, the Lakers have the advantage because they got possession. Ball goes in low to Campbell. Will he try his 24th shot? He's blowing the shoulder. Look out for the charge. Right-hand jumper from 5. No good. Rebound is off. Hits Leitner and goes out of bounds to the Lakers. It was a tough break for Leitner because Vlade hit it. It was going out of bounds, and then it hit the arm of the unsuspecting Leitner.
Tough break for Maxey as well. Eldon really lowered the shoulder on him.
Sure did. 85 all. The score as the Lakers have the ball with 2:37 to play. Every possession now could be the game. Worthy sets a pick. Van Exel doesn't use it yet. On a pick and roll, he doesn't use it. Van Exel still dribbling. He wants to go to Worthy but can't. He's afraid to take it in there, and he does, and West fouls Worthy. Illegal defense is called prior to the foul. Illegal defense. That's their second one. That's a technical foul. How'd you like to lose the game in one of those? How'd you like to lose the game when something had happened in the third quarter? Do you remember when Lynch tipped the ball in the other guy's basket? We'll talk about that later if it becomes a factor. The free throw is no good unless he gets a bounce. He didn't get a bounce. Boy, that's a big miss. Van Exel, why did he shoot it? Because in the season, his free throw percentage is 77. Threet is the best free thrower, 89, but he wasn't in the ball game. He has to be in the game. In other words, you couldn't substitute to bring him in there just to shoot the free throw. 85 all. 2:20 to play, and the Lakers still got possession. They still haven't gotten the basket out of it. Out in front, Van Exel guarded by Chris Smith. Van Exel, hand check, comes around him, comes underneath, throws it up high. It goes in there. Boy, he is really good at that. He throws it up about 2.5 feet above the rim of the basket and lets it bounce back in. That's a heck of a tough shot. Here we go the other way. Ryder's got it. Ryder pulls up at the three-point line. Laker lead is 87-85. We got 1 minute and 53 to play. Here at the Great Western Forum, I'm Chip Herring with Stu Lance. Thursday night we'll be with you from Seattle. Ball in low to Ryder. He's going to turn and shoot over a smaller man. Again, it goes underneath to Leitner, and he scores underneath. Nice play. Beautiful pass, and what a positioning run by Leitner. 87 all.
That happened when Nick Van Exel got caught guarding J.R. Ryder, and they had the double team.
1:30 left to play. And we got Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel gets the screen by Woody. Pick and roll. Give it out in front of Vlade. Vlade over the baseline to Smith. Smith dribbles out in front. Takes it in low to Campbell. He's due to hit one. 6-foot jumper on the way. In and out. Harper right. That baby went halfway in. All right, 1:13 to play. Now the Lakers could lose it. Or they could get it back with a 2-point deficit, or they could get it back even. They give it to Leitner. Leitner's the go-to guy, he and Ryder. Now the Ryder posting up on Smith. Ryder backing in, looking for free throws. It's knocked loose by Smith. Picked in a garbage play by Smith, and he scored. Smith and Smith, one on each team. And the Lakers trail it 89-87 after Tony Smith appeared to make a great defensive play.
Well, the ball bounced right out near the free throw line where Chris Smith was. No panic. He just rears up, knocks it down, gives his team a 2-point lead on the Lakers basketball.
You're obviously bon vivants. You probably have it all, and you probably have no need whatsoever for anything in the Pacific Bell's Smart Yellow Pages, do you?
Oh, you bet we do.
You do?
All the time. Oh, sure.
What do you look for, like caviar wholesalers and things like this?
Oh, yeah. That's all we ever look for.
Petty fours, you know, all the usual things.
Petty fives.
Petty fives even, boy.
Inflation, you know.
Now, can you think of anything between the two of you that isn't in here? You know, we say if it's not in here, maybe it doesn't exist. It's got everything, right?
And they've got a great cast of characters in here, but no plot.
This year at Six Flags Magic Mountain, answer the call to Batman the Ride. Imagine the air below, the sky above, as you fly through a zero-gravity roll on the world's greatest suspended outside looping nothing like it on Earth experience. Answer the call to Batman the Ride. Only at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Come for the ride of your life.
If you demand more from an aftershave than alcohol burn, you gotta try alcohol-free Sensitive. With cooling sensates, it's proof aftershave doesn't have to hurt to work. Take the heat out of aftershave. Demand proof. Try alcohol-free Sensitive from Old Spice.
Hilton presents Business Saver. Free faxes, movie, fitness center, and free local calls. And most Hiltons proudly offer AT&T long-distance service. Business Saver.
Well, with 57 seconds to play, the Lakers trail 89-87, and Chick, you're the one that brought it up about that tip by George Lynch. Ball was thrown, tipped by Lynch off the backboard, back into the basket. Count it. Could that be the margin?
And that's the difference right now, 2 points.
Wow.
This club has won 7 games on the road. If they should win this one, it would be their 8th win on the road this year, and 2 of the wins here. They haven't won it yet.
In the fourth quarter, the Lakers are shooting 37%, making 7 out of 19, but the Timberwolves 11 out of 17, 65%.
Okay, here's the ball inbounded to Van Exel. They got Worthy in there. They got Vlade, they Campbell, and Smith. Vlade's missed, or not Vlade, but Campbell's missed his last 6 shots. The ball to Worthy backing in on West. He fumbles it. Vlade picks it up, throws it away. Campbell saves it. Out in front of Van Exel. Back into Campbell. He's missed 6 in a row. He comes underneath, makes his 7th. And we're tied at 89. Timeout. Campbell made a beautiful bank shot.
He really did. He took his time. He noted that he had a smaller player on him in Doug West, and he didn't even panic. He just waited, drop-stepped again, elevates, goes up, finds that spot, and he finds the basket. That's just good play, reading the defense. Where's the help coming from? It's not? Thank you. I'll score on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Come out to play and bring your Gatorade.
When you've got a thirst, you better have your Gatorade. Because nothing's better at quenching your deep down thirst all the way to the core. Not even water.
Come out to play.
Nothing
works better.
Gatorade Thirst Quencher for that deep down body thirst.
These days, people who really understand money carry the Discover Card. That's because the Discover Card Cashback Bonus Award is just that. Cash. Everyone can use more cash, and there's no annual fee. That's why the Discover Card is the choice of people who really know the drill. It pays to Discover, the card that pays you back.
Well, there's only one thing to do now, Stu. We're tied at 89 with 37, we'll call it, seconds left.
What is that?
Play defense.
That's right.
And rebound.
This is where you need to stop, and with 36 seconds left to play, you ensure, no, I shouldn't say insure yourself, but you're in good position to get the final shot of the ball game because there's a 12-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So the Lakers should get, if they can rebound or play defense, the last shot of the game.
Campbell has made 11 field goals tonight. That's one under his career high. The 26 shots he's taken is his career high. 27 points he has scored, and his career high is, I think, 27. Let me check that out before I say anything. No, 29. 29 is his career high. All right, the Lakers going to play some defense. Let's find out. West will bring the ball into Ryder at the 10-second line. Ryder against Smith. Lakers have only two team fouls. Yes, they got a foul to give.
But if they give it too soon, they don't get the last shot.
That's right. Chris Smith with the ball. Chris out in front, giving the ball. Chris give the ball to West. His 20-foot jumper and away, no good. Who's going to get the rebound? Vlade Divac. 19 seconds left. Timeout the Lakers. When they get the timeout call, there's 16 and 8/10 seconds left. The Lakers will have the final go at it.
And that's what you want to do. When the final go, you want to make sure you don't take a shot and give them an opportunity to come back and get another shot. You have a tie game right now. The worst thing they could look
Overtime.
at would be OT on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Since your face can't adjust to your razor should adjust to your face, which is exactly why we designed the Schick Tracer. The Schick Tracer is the only razor with blades that bend and flex to the unique shape of your face. So the Tracer gets in close for a clean, comfortable shave. And since you can't change your face, maybe you should change your razor. Schick, we're changing the face of shaving.
If you're a GTE telephone customer,
Hello, GTE Customer Care Center. I have a question.
this is what service looks like.
We'll take care of it right away.
Because at GTE customer care centers all across the country, 1 second, I can fix it from here. Our employees have the power to solve customer needs on the
I can
spot.
do that right now. Are you sure you don't have to ask your supervisor? Yes, ma'am, I'm sure.
Customer care centers from GTE help us serve our telephone customers faster. Another way, it's amazing what we can do together.
Thursday night, the Lakers are in Seattle to meet the Supersonics, who tonight beat the Blazers in Portland 114-100. We're going to have that Seattle game for you on Thursday night on KLAC and the Laker Radio Network, as well as KCAL Channel 9, airtime 6:45. Our next prime ticket simulcast will be this Friday night as the Lakers host Hakeem Olajuwon and the Houston Rockets, who beat they beat Sacramento tonight without Olajuwon. That game on Friday night will be right here at the Forum. The Lakers and Hakeem and Houston. Be sure to join us on KLAC at 6:30 for the Laker line and on Prime Ticket at 7:15 for the Lakers tonight. Lakers call a timeout. Another full timeout has been called by the Lakers.
Problem with that, that's good. They didn't have time, I guess, to go over what they wanted, but now they are out of timeouts, and if they can't inbound this ball, they have a 20 left that they can take. After that, they're out of luck. And they don't get to go to midcourt.
Yeah, just a matter of explaining to you that if they take the 20, you cannot advance the ball. Here in the last 2 minutes, you use a full timeout, you can advance the ball to midcourt.
Maybe that's the reason why they took their last one, so they could advance it, because they called timeout in the backcourt. Yeah. That's where they would have had to inbound the ball, but by taking the second timeout,
they have a choice.
They have a choice now of advancing it up.
Well, it's been quite an evening, quite a breaking in experience for Magic Johnson. Huh? I'll tell you, the Wolves have played hard every game they've played the Lakers this year. It's hard for me to understand how they could only have won 19 games. It really is.
Well, again, matchups mean a lot, and they seem to be very confident against the Lakers.
If they win tonight, they would have a 2-2 season with a record with the Lakers. And if the Lakers win, it would be 3-1 the series. Minnesota, of course, is not going to the playoffs, and the Lakers are doubtful, but they got a chance. I think if they lose this one, their chances are gone. If they win this one and then beat Denver twice, there is a remote possibility. But think of what they got coming up the rest of this week. Back-to-back games with Seattle at Seattle on Thursday, and then Houston here on Friday, a day off, and then on Sunday, it's Atlanta here.
Then it's Atlanta. Then they have to play at Portland this year. They still have to play at Phoenix.
Golden State.
They've got Golden State coming in, and they got to go to Golden State. They got Portland coming in. They got Seattle coming in, and they got Utah coming in. So the schedule is not in their favor.
It's unbelievable. Okay, at the Lakers will take it at midcourt. They have a choice of which side of the court if they wanted to take it out on.
Dale Freed hasn't taken a shot in this ball game. He's in the game right now.
All right, the crowd comes alive. The ball will be brought in. Well, we got a delay of game called against the Timberwolves. Means nothing unless they do it again. Just wanted to see what the Lakers are going to run. The Lakers sometimes have trouble getting this play off, getting the ball inbound.
Lottie should just get the ball.
Lottie does get it. Gives the ball off to Van Exel, 14 seconds.
1-4. That's a good idea.
All right, now we got 10 seconds.
Spread the court. Let him work.
Van Exel's got the ball out in front. 6 seconds. They want the last shot. Van Exel down the middle, spins it up, and in! He runs the floor. He gives a salute of victory, but there's still 1 7/10 seconds left. The Lakers lead 91-89. A spectacular drive, a spin scoop shot. He got a lot of English on it, and only the English forced the ball off of the rim as it was trying to fall out the front and back in. Great play.
That's what will happen when you have the lateral quickness of a Nick Van Exel. He is an ankle breaker. He goes one way, your ankles keep going that way, and all of a sudden, he's going the other. He gets good penetration, up and under, good move, scores it, and then he says to the fans, do you like it? Do you? I'll show it to you again. Nice move by the rookie point guard, Nick Van Exel. That was a play that could make Nick Van Exel the player of the game, because that was a sensational one-on-one move, diagrammed in the huddle, just clear the court. Magic Johnson said, let's clear the court for him. Let him work. When the defense comes, he'll pass the ball to the right man. They didn't come, so Nick went into his act. And I mean, he went into an act after the fact as well.
Now, maybe, I don't want to use the word maybe. I want to say this to you, Stu. The Lakers are in great position here because they got a foul to give.
That's the key. They've got a foul to give. 1.7 seconds. As soon as the guy even remotely catches the basketball, you foul him, and it's going to get it down to maybe under a second left.
Half a second or something. It's been a heck of a spectator game. I hope that you fans on radio and television enjoyed it. You fans out there in radio land that are non-sighted, hope that our bird's eye view has kept you duly informed as we have through the years. Now, don't put this one away yet.
That's for sure.
But the Lakers got to commit the foul.
And also, whoever is guarding the man out of bounds has got to put all kind of pressure up top so that they cannot lob to a J.R. Ryder or a Doug West, someone like that.
Or a Leitner.
Leitner will be taking it out. Elton Campbell will be all over him.
There's delay a game against the Lakers, called against Campbell, just to see what they were running.
Well, he actually did it a little too soon.
Yes, he did. Okay, now let's see what happened. The Lakers don't act to me like they're going to foul. They got to get it in. He got it into Ryder. He's got the shot, and they didn't foul him. His 16-footer is no good, and the Lakers win.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either.
That they did not commit the intentional foul. They had every opportunity as Ryder caught the ball, and the Lakers did not commit the foul.
That just really surprises me.
Boy, we got to talk to him tomorrow about that one.
Oh, yeah, that's the first thing I'll talk to Irvin about tomorrow, that's for sure. Christian Laettner finally finds J.R. Vlade runs past him. J.R. has a little bit more time than he thinks.
I thought he'd make that.
Comes up a little bit short, and the Lakers, I mean, they escape with a victory.
So lucky to make a mistake that monumental and get away with it. Once again, the final score, the Lakers 91, the Wolves 89. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Now for our prime ticket viewers, let's go to courtside with Larry Burnett and Nick Van Exel.
All right.